Hello, everybody, and welcome to PJ Live. I am joined today by Heinz, and we're going to play some Binding of Isaac and then a little bit of GeoGuessr later on. Uh, two administrative notes, real quick. Um, First one is that Shapes and Forms is in kind of a weird place right now. Because one of our main members is without internet for various reasons that I'm not going to get into. So I don't know when that show will be back. However, um, I do plan to return to streaming twice weekly next week. It's just been kind of a weird time here at my house. The other thing is that I am streaming on my newer computer today, so if anything looks or sounds weird, please just let me know, because we're in uncharted territory. And also, this uses a completely different version of OBS, because I haven't updated the one on my other computer in like 2 years, so lots of things that I don't quite know what they are. For instance, what is GLDI source? Who can say? But it is an option when I go to add a capture window. Capture. It is a mystery. Capture Isaac ng.exe. There we go. But yeah, we're going to be doing some Isaac and just kind of chilling out. There was a booster pack added to the game recently, which, if anybody is not aware, is the little mini expansion things they do sometimes. So maybe we'll see something new. And yeah, I think this is the last one. I think after this, like, support for the game is officially ending, but they've also said that like 8 other times before, so I don't know. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't even know, like, at this point. Like, I know some of the stuff in this booster pack was like they brought on people from the community and made them like temporary employees at Nicholas to help with it, which is a little unusual, but you know. I might actually have to put this in a window because in the full screen it's kind of lagging a little bit. Let me see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you mind? Game. Jeez. Okay, well, this is fun. How do I get it to stop doing this? Can't hear Heinz? Oh my god. Okay. Um. Okay, controller disconnected. That's one thing. Okay. For some reason, the controller was making it wig out. Can't hear Heinz. Where's Win? Win may or may not be in later. Um. I don't know why. Oh, wait. No, I know exactly why they can't hear you. I don't have any desktop audio on for some reason. Can you guys hear the game at all? Like, it's not picking up anything from the game either. Can I just, like, center this, please? That would be great. Center to screen. Here we go. Let me see here. File, settings, audio, desktop audio device. Ah, that's why it's not working. Default. Why is this window scaled like this? I can't hit the OK button without moving my taskbar. Come on. Ah. All right. Heinz, can you try saying something?
Oh, what up? Yeah,
All right.
you
It
good?
it seems like you are being picked up now. You
You
do a
good?
scrim. Let us know
Yes.
a boy. Okay, so I assume that they can hear you. Just
Nice.
just
Okay.
keep me posted about whether he's like really loud or really quiet or whatever. Because I can adjust that in Discord.
Yay.
Now I need to plug my controller back in so I can get on with the game.
So now we got
Hopefully this does not make the thing bug out again. That was really weird.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, now it's not picking up the controller. Alright, so I guess we'll need to restart the game. Hello everybody and welcome to Technical Difficulties Live.
Don't want to jinx it, but from here on it's just going to be smooth sailing. This is the opening, like, technical difficulties.
Yeah, you know. You know.
You do.
Now you hear Heinz in the game. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Hear me. That's right, I exist.
Yes.
For better or worse, I exist.
For better.
Oh.
You only need to go to the start screen and press the controller to use... Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guess now I know. Although this one's weird sometimes because, like, I'm running a DualShock through DS for Windows into this, so it's like... I don't know. Seems to be running okay now. Just for some reason it doesn't like being full screen. And that looks pretty good. We got the like the overlay is like a background behind the game. And we'll take Mr. Mega. I like this item. Makes you look like Bomberman. Another mod erase what? What occurred? Did something happen? I don't see anything objectionable in the chat. Perhaps I'm simply confused. The ginormous link?
I don't see a link in here.
Babe, I think you might have some kind of computer virus or something. Because, like, I don't see a link. Does anybody else see a link?
No links.
No. Fewer links than a place that doesn't serve sausages.
Yes.
A virus. Oh, what's this? Crashes computer to desktop. A link to the past. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, it could be, like a bot doing a whisper at you. I forgot that was even a thing. Well, don't share it.
I'm not gonna click that. Wow.
Oh. Well, maybe the reason it wasn't showing up is because it got caught in the autofilter. Which I think Twitch has one of those. To be honest with you, like, I've been streaming on this platform for almost 4 years now. You'd think I would know how anything works, but I don't. Like, every time I think I've figured something out, they change it. For instance, the VOD from last week's stream, I have not been able to upload because it just won't work. I just can't do it.
Dang.
I don't know if, like, there was something caught, like, it got caught in some kind of content filter from, like, on the way from Twitch to YouTube, or YouTube itself, or Twitch itself did something, or... It's honestly impossible to know. Sounds like the work of Hod Toward. No, we're not playing Skyrim. Although, I have streamed Skyrim before. It was pretty fun, actually, but... prefer to not stream on my own anymore, if at all possible. Because, you know, more fun with friends.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Streaming
the word.
Skyrim alone just sounds like a recipe for going insane to me.
Streaming Skyrim alone kind of sounds like the title of something. Thomas was alone, streaming Skyrim.
Wow.
It just works. Instant indie game classic. You ever played Thomas Was Alone?
I don't think I ever have. That's like
Me
the
neither.
minimalist thing, right?
It's like a really minimalist platformer with like a
Yeah.
heavy story element, I think.
It
Yeah.
seems interesting. I just never picked it up.
Yeah, me neither. It's like one of those games people like credit for helping start the current indie boom, but I've never played it. Is Isaac wearing armor? He's wearing like a helmet, and that is from an item that I picked up. That makes him look a little bit like Bomberman.
It's a little Bomberman helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. What do the piles of poo mean? Well, Anonymous, you see. No,
It's
it's just
oof.
you shoot them, and sometimes items come out. That's it. Not even items, just like little pickups, like money and junk. Isaac with a hat.
With hat. With hat.
Reinforced Isaac. Thomas is weirdly great. That's good to know. Mike Bithell, the developer of that game, seems like a nice guy. Well, Anonymous, that is a question that thankfully the game has not yet seen fit to answer. Don't give Edmund any ideas.
Well, you haven't seen the moving piles of feces yet.
Oh yeah, there's the one
Oh,
boss.
like these little guys, kind of bet these little guys but bigger.
I'm drowsy. I forget what that pill does. Yeah, section. Don't worry about it. If you gotta go do something,
Yeah, man, that's
it's all
fine.
good. People are busy. Life happens. I understand. Sorry, what I meant to say is you are legally obligated to stay for at least another two
Yeah,
hours.
I'm here, so I'm gonna say he has to stay.
Yeah, okay. Was that a severed foot? Yeah, this game's just kind of like
Yes,
that. You know, debating
the
taking
severed
the
foot of
nail.
our mother.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Ooh, the incubus or the succubus rather. Incubus is the one that like follows you around and does what you do. What was up there again? Bob's brain. I hate that item. All right, let's go. They actually added a new character, and I am pretty sure I remember how to unlock it, but it's like kind of a process, as things in Isaac tend to
Yeah.
be. She suck a bus, babe. Why?
Wow. Poetry.
I don't know if this thing is even a girl. I mean, really, when you think about it, is there a point in assigning gender to some sort of little black worm thing with wings?
I guess if you like want to adhere to the fact that like succubus and incubus are kind of explicitly gendered.
Yeah, but the incubus doesn't
Yeah,
really
but
look like anything either, you know?
yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
different weird winged worm thing. Winged worm thing, my favorite heavy metal group. Pennies. So how was your week, Heinz?
Oh, jeez.
That good, huh?
Okay.
Was that right?
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just kind of living in boredom for the most part, or not a lot to do right now.
you're like in between semesters at college, right?
Yeah,
Am I remembering that right?
like I finished finals last week, and then I have a
What are
spring class starting up next
these?
week, so that'll be fun.
What are you taking next week?
Just in general, or like these specific classes.
Whichever. Just like
No.
making conversation. It's all
The
good.
class I'm taking for spring is a political science class, my
Oh,
minor, so I gotta get some more credits in that.
interesting. I
Yeah.
I don't know that I could handle that kind of class. I think that would get a bit intense pretty quick.
I find it pretty chill,
Huh?
and there is a left-leaning bias in like
Oh well,
most
that
of the faculty in that department at my
that
school
makes it
that I
easier.
found,
Yeah.
so it makes it a little bit easier.
Go learned things about themselves today. I would like to hear what those are if they're comfortable sharing.
Ooh, Yes. I mean, now that you've said that, I'm so intrigued.
I forgot that the fruitcake is kind of a bad item.
Ah,
Mixed bag, I guess.
yeah. Definitely not a fan of the items that mix up what tiers you have, like from like moment to moment.
The
There's
three
some I
dollar
cannot.
bill I like because it's like room to room.
Yeah, that's okay because then you can get into a room and you can see what you have and you can work with that for the room. But with
Yeah,
this one that changes every like 5 seconds, there's no way to like plan out exactly how you're gonna move and shoot because it'll always be different.
I learned that I'm legally a succubus.
Hmm.
Relating to the conversation from earlier. Oh my. That would be a great thing to put on like a resume. Legally, I am a demon.
The truth comes out. All women are succubi? Question mark.
Oh no.
All
Law
succubi are
succubus.
queens.
Uh, what is a law succubus? I want to explore that concept.
Yeah.
The idea of like a legal, like, it's like I don't know. I have a hard time conceiving of what that
That's
would be.
huh.
Oh, good, rag mega.
What would a law succubus steal from people? Assuming that they would still
Like their legalness, I guess, like their legal personhood or
capacity
something.
your legal rights.
All of them, all gone.
All of them.
She's here to inspect the body of evidence. I like it. Uh, blink. There's a pill up here. Eh. I can't pick any of these up, so I should leave those alone.
Still nothing from Win. No. Oh. If they shows up, they shows up.
Yeah, like I was saying before the show, if they're like tired or whatever, that's all good
Yeah.
too. There will be other streams. And with Shredney out for an indeterminate amount of time, we're probably going to need people to guest on somebody
Oh
to
yeah.
guest on Shapes and Forms alongside Trey next week.
Right.
Assuming he's not back by then, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I hope you've got a big deposition because I have the right of discovery. Babe, why?
What? Nodding my head. Yes, yes.
Let's see here. Max, what are you doing? It's like staring down our one cat. I am required to make succubus jokes. It's the condition for my Nen ability. What is a Nen ability? Is that like a stand? Same sort of thing? Or like those powers that people in One Piece have that I forget what they're called?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
I know like very little about One Piece. It doesn't come from the dub that 4Kids did, which is probably not actually accurate to what One Piece actually is. So
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of Gum Gum.
Gum Gum. I would
It's a
call it Gum
hunter.
Gum, but I know it's not actually called that.
It's a hunter thing. Okay. So yes, I was correct. More like Hunter Funter.
Whoa. It's deep.
Extremely deep.
Very deep.
Acropolis 1. Give me your meat, war. Oh, hey, the burnt penny. It's a good trinket. Get more bombs.
Cube of meat. I love that thing.
It's a really good, like, concept for an item. It's just meat, but cubicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like in real life, if you see an actual cube of meat, you're in one of two places. You're either at a deli or you're at a fancy party. Like, there's not really a third option, I don't think.
Binding of Isaac. It's about working in a deli. It's just a life sim. You know?
Yeah, you know. There's gotta be a deli simulator, right?
It's
Like,
everyday shit.
there has to be.
Mm-hmm. There is. I've never found it.
Even if it's just like something on itch.io.
Yeah.
Let's go. do 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 do. Luck up. You know, it's easy to forget when playing this how many of the things in this game are references to, like, ancient internet memes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fucking, like, troll bombs.
Charging
and...
your lasers and all that stuff.
Yeah. The ancient era. Something something aught-score.
The references were dated when the original version of this game came out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Come on. Give me something good. Deep Pockets is okay. I'm not sure I'd call it good. Sure, I'll take Spider Mod. Shoop de Whoop was ancient when this game was released. Yeah, little bit. Little bit. It actually kind of surprises me there's no Asdif movie references in this game as far as I know. I'm gonna do an internet.
Surfing the web. Cool kids.
The internet. What is it? Who can say? I accidentally picked up the tick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's,
Oh, no.
that's lame. I guess I should have got Deep Pockets. Or does that let you hold 2X items? I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. I haven't played this game regularly since AB Plus came out, I don't think. And they've added like 4 booster packs since then.
Yeah.
5.
Load it up every now and then, but it's been a little while.
What is Leo and Satan? I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Satan. I can't say I knew.
Ugh, speed down. Gross. They're quite a pair, Leo and Satan. That was just the thing from Gravity Falls. Yeah.
Leo and Satan is probably one of those old cartoons that I don't really
Like
remember.
one of those like
Sounds vaguely
early
familiar though.
YouTube cartoons
Yeah,
like Salad Fingers or something.
kind of. I guess.
Like uh, what's the other one? There was like Botman and Piter Man or something, and it was like weird versions
Uh,
of
yeah,
Batman and Spider Man, and
Batman,
yeah,
Spider. Yeah, I remember watching that one.
it's a lot of stuff like
Oof.
that that is not around anymore for better or
Mm.
worse. Leo and Satan was a pretty popular Newgrounds cartoon. Okay.
Oh
Was it about a fellow named Leo and also, like, Satan? That's what it sounds like it's about,
yeah.
but, you know.
I mean that sounds pretty intuitive to me.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I
straightforward.
forgot to go to the item room.
Oh no.
I'm good at video games.
Oh no. No, you can't go back. Oh.
Talking about all this deep Newgrounds cartoon lore. I actually never really was on Newgrounds as a kid, I don't think. Like, the only thing I remember doing on it really was playing Time Fuck, but I did that after Isaac came out. We got into Boss Rush. We'll check that out in a second.
Super Mario Brothers Z. That's
Oh
the first thing I remember from Newgrounds.
yeah, there was that, and there was the one that let you play as like a bunch of different characters in Super Mario
Mm,
Brothers. It was like
yeah.
Super Mario Brothers crossover or something. Uh,
And there you
yeah,
go.
fuck it, I'll
You're an
take
elf
Deadeye.
horror.
Yeah, you know, that's just a day in the life in this game.
Everyday stuff.
Average everyday things. By Oni G, the guy that did Dragon Ball P
Oh, that guy.
and the Harry Potter thing with Leviosa. I actually don't know what you mean by that second one, but I was also never really big
Harry Potter thing.
into the Harry Potter fandom.
If you say Harry Potter thing, we're talking about old internet. I'm just gonna think of the puppets thing
Yeah, that's where my
that Neil
mind
Cicerega
goes
did.
too.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing that Neil Ciceriega's been making internet stuff since like 1997.
Mm. Yeah, he's still making really good stuff.
Yeah, like just
Even
like really good internet stuff.
yeah, even the things that people don't really know or credit to him, like his Twitter accounts, I guess.
Fast
Like slash
Bombs
hidden
has appeared
gems.
in the
It's good.
basement. I unlocked a new item,
Mm.
which I actually recognized because it was. I believe that was taken from a mod that I used to have installed on here. That's cool. Snape, Severus Snape. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things that, like, I guess this is like a growing up Catholic thing. I was not really like I wasn't like forbidden from reading Harry Potter, but I was pretty heavily discouraged from reading it, so I
Mm.
just kind of didn't. I think I might have read the first one and like some of the second one, but I don't know. I saw the movies with my stepdad, but not really like of my own accord.
Yeah.
He would like just kind of force me to go with the movies with him sometimes. They added old console achievements in this update. I don't think I had fast bombs unlocked though, so and I did get a bunch of just like random achievements the first time I started up the booster pack.
Mm.
Or the game with the new booster pack. Y'all know what I mean. Words are hard.
Yeah.
Angelic Prism has appeared in the basement. That one I know I had before. It's the weird like Pink Floyd album cover thing.
Yeah.
Mm. Let's go.
The Gauntlet.
They
You gotta be
changed.
close.
Yeah, they changed the order that the bosses spawn in when they released AB Plus, and now I can never remember what the order is, even though that was months ago. I mean, like over a year ago, actually. I think by now.
Oh, wow, Red Grand that late, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
So it's not random then, and there's an actual order.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't recall.
or maybe the new one is random. That might be why I can't remember it.
Maybe
That would
it is.
explain a lot. It used to be like a pattern. It would spawn them in like certain groups in a specific order. They used to have a lot of damage. And a bunch of hearts over here that I didn't even notice. I would have felt real dumb if I had died and those were still on the floor. Sure, I'll take a fire rate up. Little bit of a damage down, but not much of one. And we're on our way.
Going in.
But yeah, actually my biggest memory like related to movies in the 2000s, going back to that, was one time my stepdad had bought the like Lord of the Rings box set
Oh yeah.
with like all three of the movies and like a bunch of extra stuff, and
Is the extended editions or?
yeah, and he made us watch all of them at once, like
Oh no.
in the same day.
Oh my god.
He was like, "Oh no, it's cultural and important," and it's like, okay.
I like those movies, and I wouldn't even do that to myself.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, 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 dog, dog, dog. It's just a cat. Calm down. Goodness gracious. But yeah, like I was like, I want to say like 13 or 14. I absolutely hated that.
Yeah.
They're good movies, just not all at once. Unless you're like a super fan or something. Even then, I don't know. That's like an entire day. Maybe literally an entire day. If you watch all the extras too.
I definitely remember seeing Return of the King in theaters when it came out when I was like 9. That's a 3.5-hour movie. So
Yeah.
9-year-old me managed to last through 3.5 hours in a theater.
Try to think what the last movie I saw in theaters was, because like my family doesn't really go to the movies. It's like a once a year thing for us, kind of. I think it might have been Jurassic World, which, you know, it was okay.
I'm not a fan, but
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a fan either. It was just like,
yeah.
that sure was stuff that I saw with my eyes. I honestly barely remember any of it. I remember the fucking, like, scene where he, like, snaps at the raptors and makes them stay still. And the dinosaur that they, like, genetically engineered. And that's kind of it.
Man, I haven't seen that many movies in the theater this year. I'm usually going to a lot more, but I just haven't been. Let's see, I've only seen... The only movies I've seen this year are Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Black Panther are the only 3 movies I've seen in the theater.
That's a decent, like, spread, though, in terms of kinds of
variety.
movies. Yeah.
I mean, The Shape of Water and 3 Billboards were a double. Me and a friend went to Art House Cinema in
Huh.
Edmonton. Just went to both of those. They were playing back to back.
What is Three Billboards about? Because I've heard of it before. It's like about a murder case or something, right?
Sort of. It's like about a woman whose daughter is raped and murdered, and she's
Ooh.
trying to basically get the local police department to actually pick the case back up after a year. And so she buys these billboards that call them out and that stuff.
Okay.
And it's mostly about, well, partially them trying to intimidate this woman, and also her kind of dealing with her own grief, and other things kind of happen, and other
Okay.
characters have arcs too. And
Interesting.
it's really good.
Interesting. I those are the kind of movies that I like. And this is gonna sound like a backhanded compliment, but I don't mean it that way. Like the kind of movies that I like wish I had the patience for, but I just like can't.
Right.
I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing or what, but I
Mm.
can't. Like for whatever reason, animated stuff I don't mind if it's slower, but if it's live action,
Right.
it's got to be like snappy, or else I
Yeah,
just can't. Like I
that's
lose
fair.
focus and I stop paying attention.
I think that's fair.
Uh, have I watched any animated movies this year other than Your Name for like the fifth time? I don't know
Mm.
if I
Your
have.
name, it's really good.
It is really good.
I mean, I finally managed to see that last fall. Yeah.
Did you see that in theaters or did you like watch
Yeah,
it?
I wanted to see that, so another uh theater does repertory stuff in the city did a showing of that, and
That's
so I went and
cool.
saw that.
Yeah, that is a good movie. I
It is
enjoy it a
very good.
lot. I also watched it with Cece at one point, and she liked it a lot as well.
Mm.
Uh, nothing really in this room at all of any interest to me. I guess I'll just donate to the machine since I've been wearing it down lately. Huh. Those speed up now the more you use them. That's interesting.
Mm.
I was told there were a lot of like little quality of life changes in this patch.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's the first one I've seen in action. Okay. What have you been keeping up with this season just out of curiosity, like anime wise?
I've been trying and failing to keep up with anything. I'm not keeping up with anything right now. I've
that's
literally only watched first episodes of some shows.
that's understandable.
I kind of, yeah.
There's like a lot of stuff this season that I am interested in, and
Same.
I hate it when that happens. Is like stuff gets bunched up together. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to bet that there's not going to be anything that comes out in like this winter that I'm in. I'm into
Mm-hmm.
just because that seems to be how that kind of thing shakes out. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, I've actually been keeping up with a lot more than I usually do. Like I think this was a mistake on my part. Usually, what I would try to do is I would try to like set aside a day a week and watch a new episode of everything so I could keep up on it week by week. But I think what I'm doing this season is just not worrying so much about it and just kind of catching up with stuff whenever I have the time. And I think it has helped me keep up with things more like evenly.
Yeah. I
Been
don't know. I've been
watching.
kind of in a mood to watch more old stuff that I just never got around to
That's
lately.
understandable. I watched.
Especially,
It's not that old, but I watched Punchline last week. That's a good show.
that looks interesting.
It's very odd. Um, it's like somebody wanted to make Fooly Cooly, and then halfway through it becomes like this weird conspiracy thriller. It's interesting.
Okay.
And then there's another thing in the last part, but I won't spoil all that for you. But it's interesting. And unfortunately,
Okay.
the guy that directed it hasn't done anything since, other than the Tanya the Evil adaptation, which is
Oh,
not
oh,
something
jeez.
I'm interested in,
Oh, yikes.
to say the very
Yeah,
least. But
I could definitely leave that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
in fact, it was funny. I was watching the other day. I didn't mean to go down. Well, I guess our run is going to end in Sheol then. um, but the other day I was watching like the preview like mini documentary they released to like hype up Fooly Cooly 2.
Alright.
And the one guy they've got working as one of the animators, they asked him like, "What's the most memorable anime you've ever worked on?" He's like, "Oh, definitely the Tanya the Evil adaptation." Everybody else had really good answers, and that one was just like,
Yeah. Why?
"You sure?"
I mean, if you had fun making it, then
I guess like, that's probably what he meant, but like, it was just funny, especially since that show doesn't look very good in my opinion.
hmm.
But yeah, that starts in like almost exactly a month. Pretty excited for that.
Yeah, Tanya's got that style of like facial animation that just does not go well with me at all.
Yeah, she has like perma duck lips. It's really weird.
Mm.
Which like I could maybe get past if the thing that it was based on was at all interesting, but it's not. At
Mm.
least not to me. I might die. Got like only one heart left. Maybe blow up this machine. No. Is there somebody at our door? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
What's the matter, Max? What's the matter? Stop barking. Nobody's even out there. What are you barking at? What? What? Hold on.
So,
Hey, I hope you guys can hear me. I'll be right back.
how
He
about
needs to
that?
go out.
How about that spring? Beginnings of summer.
I think you need to go out. Right? Is that it? Is that it? Take you out real quick, okay? Gotta be quick. Which I know is anathema to you, but come on.
And update, I still have not heard
I'll
from
just
Win at all,
please
so
have
I don't
you.
know if they'll be making it to tonight's show or not. Hmm. Too bad. So bad. Somebody tell me what shows I should try to keep up with this season when I get around to actually watching stuff again. Please. I know what looks good. Oh. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm sure Jane is probably watching more than anybody else this season. She's actually doing a good job keeping up with multiple things.
Yeah. Need a pack by package cheese. Get back in there. No, you're not getting any cookies. Those are not dog treats. Okay. Hi. Sorry about that.
All right.
How is everything?
It's chill.
What should I be asked?
I was gonna ask about what shows you would actually recommend from this season because I haven't probably watched nearly as much. So
Sure. Let me think. There's a lot of stuff this season that's good, like
yeah.
I guess like popcorn entertainment is the term I would use. So I don't like know 100% if you're into that sort of thing, but if you are, um, Gun Gale is actually surprisingly good so far. The weird like Sword Art Online spin-off, that's gotten surprisingly good.
Okay.
There is. Hold on, let me think. Golden Kamuy or Kamuy. I don't know how it's pronounced. Golden Kamuy is like not 100% my thing, but it's pretty good so far. Although the visuals are kind of iffy sometimes. There's two like so bad it's good shows kind of this season if you're into that. There's Cutie Honey Universe and Caligula.
Oh god.
The Cutie Honey thing, I think pretty much anybody can figure out what's going on there if they're familiar with the franchise, but Caligula is interesting because it really wants to be smart, but it's not. It's an interesting show, although not for the reasons it wants to be. Honestly, though, probably the best thing. Oh, I died.
Oh no.
Oh well. Let's do an Eden run. Where's Eden? Where's Eden? Here he is. I have 110 Eden tokens.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is an interesting combination to start with, by which I mean it's actually extremely boring. But probably the best thing airing this season, though, is still Darling. Just because it's gotten really good again after a little bit of a slump in the middle of its run.
Yeah, that's one of those shows I'm probably just gonna take the whole thing really fast once it's done.
I think that's actually probably the smart move with that show, because, like, I like it, but there's the occasional episode that's, like, I don't know how to put it, like, it ends up being kind of inconsequential, and I think that those matter less if you're watching in one big chunk, as opposed to week by week. But there's really only one episode of that show that I would call bad, and it's like there's a reason for it even then, so you know, it remains a solid show. And even though I'm still kind of not sure where it's going, I kind of like that because, like, you know, usually you can kind of figure out where an anime is going to be going by, if not halfway through its run, even sooner. Darlifra has, I think, 8 episodes left, and I'm still not entirely sure where it's going to end up, so that's interesting.
Neat.
At least to me. I haven't been watching it myself, but I've heard from other people that Gundam Build Drivers is surprisingly good. or the
Yeah, that one's probably fun. I'll definitely
yeah,
have to watch that eventually. Being a Gundam fan, of course
yeah.
I'll have to watch it. But yeah, I definitely remember. I definitely watched the first episode of Cutie Honey Universe
Yeah,
when that came out on High Dive.
that show exists.
Yeah, I didn't
um,
really know what to make of it, but I
it's
didn't.
it 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 feels a lot like the other Cutie Honey show I watched, which was the Gynax one, and
Flash.
yeah, which
Yeah.
is weird because that show's like 15 years old, I think,
Hmm.
and I kind of think that the franchise might just kind of be like that.
Yeah. It's a Gonin guy thing, so
Yeah,
that's kind of a safe assumption to make.
it's interesting in its own way. Definitely not for everybody, but you know. Oh, and what the heck is it called? Space Battleship Tiramisu is still pretty
Oh
funny.
yeah, yeah. That one's a short too.
Yeah, it's like episodes are like 7 minutes long, I think.
Nice.
There were a couple things I checked out this season that I ended up dropping too. There was like a Crossing Time, which is about it's a short series about things that happen at a particular train intersection.
Oh.
And it's an interesting premise, but the episodes are only 2 minutes long. So like, there's not really. The first episode was really good actually, but then the ones after that have not been really up to that same standard. I think it's one of those ones where there's a different director on each episode too. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a pretty good season.
Yeah, it seems like one.
Yeah.
I haven't really been able to keep up.
And then next month, Fooly Cooly 2 starts, and that I am very much looking forward to.
Nice.
Although I still don't know how I'm gonna watch it, since the only place that's like, and it's not even a simulcast. Toonami's the only place that's airing it.
Yeah.
And then Japan gets it like next year, I think. Gun Gale should be a Gungeon boss. Yes, that's true.
Thinking.
Makes me do a rumination.
Wow.
Wow. Maestro here appears to be stuck on a feeling. Of course, he moved as soon as I said that. Okay.
Oh,
I see how it is. Ruining my stupid jokes.
I definitely have like a little list in mind of shows that I'm definitely going to try to pick up once I get some more time and the wherewithal to actually do it.
What would those be?
Like, I know Hinamatsuri is on that list.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention that one. That's probably like actually my favorite thing that's airing this season, other than Darlifra.
Nice.
That one.
Things that I want.
That one is like I kind of expected it to be good because the manga it's based off of is really good, but it's pretty much just like a 1-to-1 adaptation of the manga, so it's good. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I really hope they get to a single specific sketch, but I don't know if they're adapting that far. Have you read the manga for Hinamatsuri?
I have not.
There is a really, like, somewhat famous scene from that where one of the characters, I don't know if this really counts as a spoiler because it's a comedy manga. Do you mind if I tell you, or do you?
I don't mind.
Okay. But, like, one of the characters ends up accidentally learning English from a Marine. And it's good. She ends up like cussing out a customer accidentally. Yo,
I think I have seen that.
Yeah, it's like yo, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're so foul-mouthed. What? Uh,
I'll probably try to watch some more of that Guitaro anime that came out this season too.
Guitar. Oh, the new. Yeah,
Gege
yeah,
no
yeah.
Guitaro. Yeah.
That one looks good too, but I just haven't caught up with it yet. I might watch more of that at some point.
Mm. What else? Oh yeah, Megalobox.
Oh yeah, people have been talking a lot about Megalobox. I it doesn't really seem like my kind of thing, but I've heard that it's very good.
Mm.
So, you know, you know.
Fortunately, the two other things that I most wanted to watch this season aren't even available yet
What are those?
because of like streaming, like holding them hostage or whatever. There's that. It's called Hisone to Masetan. That's the Air Force with the dragons anime.
Oh yeah, is that like one of the ones that Netflix picked up, and then they're gonna
I
like
think Netflix has it.
release
Yeah,
it
and they're
all at
probably just
once?
dropping it.
Hey,
They're probably just dropping it, or they're gonna drop it in 2 seasons, maybe. 'Cause if it's
I,
a two-course show, I don't know. But,
I, their business model for anime is very strange to me, but I don't own a multi-million-dollar corporation, so hey. But yeah, that one looked interesting. I don't know if I'll check that out or not, but I might. And there was
There's also a
what was the other one?
there's a Catriel Layton show airing right now, like based off of the Professor Layton games.
Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I had no idea
I
about
just
that
like that
actually.
character. I like those games. I want to check the show out,
Okay.
but I can't because it's not streaming anywhere.
Yeah, that seems like one of those things that would unfortunately get kind of lost in the shuffle because
Mm.
a lot of streaming
Yeah.
services still only pick up either things that they think will appeal
Yeah.
to weebs or things that they think will appeal to like 12-year-olds watching stuff on their parents' Netflix account.
I almost
Or
figured it would
both.
be a sure thing in that case then, because it's a Nintendo adaptation, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
you
like
gotta figure people like Nintendo.
yeah,
Even if
but
it's a more
like
obscure Nintendo property. I
that's
mean,
what I meant by that was just like the like buddy fight stuff where it's like
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
kind of middle of the road kids shonen.
Oh, Buddy Fight is the greatest anime of all time. What are you talking about?
Small human.
Future Card.
Do you know that has like 20 seasons?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot
so
of that
much.
show.
Oh jeez.
Because like it's still simulcast on Crunchyroll, and I see it sometimes, and it's like episode 526. It's like okay,
Oh my god.
all right, you have fun with that. I assume people
Cool.
must watch it, or they wouldn't bother
Mhm.
licensing it. But
Yeah. I mean, hell, people still watch Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's still going on.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, my
All those franchises that were on, like, when I was a kid and anime was first getting, like, widely localized.
yeah, like that's kind of wild to
Still
me
going.
that Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon are still popular. Like
There's still,
Pokemon, I
like,
get
new
because
Yu-Gi-Oh.
like Pokemon, I get because the games are still coming out and they're still
Yeah.
really good. But like Yu-Gi-Oh's been like the card game has been bleeding players for like 10
Yeah.
years. So like I don't know how that's holding on. I guess they're doing something right, but I don't know what.
Yeah. They're even still making Beyblade shows.
That's actually madness.
I mean, I don't know. I think Beyblade's actually going through a little resurgence in popularity
Really?
with kids, at least. I don't know. There's
Maybe.
like newer versions of the toys out. I know. Like, I have
Okay.
a little 5-year-old cousin who does have them. And he does like
Oh,
them, so,
alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, my younger brothers were into Beyblade for like a little while, but that was a while ago now. That was a couple years back. But, you ever seen that one clip? I don't know which series it's from because I'm not familiar with like Beyblade deep lore. But, it's like from one of the Beyblade cartoons. I don't know if it's from an anime or if there are Western Beyblade cartoons. I'm not sure.
I don't think so. There's just the anime.
It is just the anime. Okay. Well, anyway, there's this clip where like the villain is explaining Beyblade usage throughout history because I guess that's like part of the
Oh yeah,
conceit.
there's like some deep lore about
Yeah,
the
like
thing.
like
images on the Beyblade disc at the top being actual like imprisoned monsters and shit
yeah.
like that.
Well, it gets better. Like, I guess that's part of like the conceit of the show is that Beyblades are actually like it's the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. It's like it's actually like a magical whatever
Yeah.
and has been used throughout history. And there's like they show these really well drawn actually. Like a couple of like painted stills of uh, historic Beyblade usage, and one of them is Moses parting the Red Sea with a Beyblade, and it's
Amazing.
the
Oh
greatest
man.
thing of all time.
That's incredible.
I don't. I have to imagine that that was cut in the dub, but I really hope that it wasn't. Like,
Hmm.
uh,
Cleverly edited.
something
That's funny.
something jelly donuts. I would like a good item if you got any of those. Sure, big fan. I'm not really a big fan,
Oh,
but
I
I'll
found
take
the
it.
clip. Wow.
Yeah,
I found the
you
clip.
should take a
That
moment to watch that.
that is. I'm just gonna post that in the chat. That's amazing.
As we all know, Moses parted the Red Seas with its magic top.
Beautiful.
You know what I was kind of surprised with? There was never like one of those like Beyblades are tops basically. They're branded tops with like
Yeah.
an extra component and like some lore, at least ostensibly. I'm kind of surprised that there was never one of those for yo-yos.
Hmm.
Because yo-yos were huge in the 90s and like the early 2000s for a little while. They had those yo-yo ball things. You remember
Right.
those?
Oh yeah.
They would like automatically come back to you. I had like I
Yeah.
think a
Shit.
good 20 of those because I was a horribly spoiled child. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised they never did like they never went in like the Yu-Gi-Oh Beyblade direction with that though.
Hmm.
Maybe there's an untapped market there. We can like
Yeah.
we
There's
can
an idea.
we can make that our thing.
Hell yeah.
Uh, God. I actually remember when I was in like first grade, there was a professional.
A
This is
yo-yo
apparently a thing you
anime.
can. What?
Go says there was a yo-yo anime. What was
Wait,
it called? Oh
really?
my
Because
god.
now I want to watch it like a lot. If it's not too long.
Yeah. Wow. I.
But we had a professional yo-yoist, which I guess is a thing you can be.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah, super yo-yo. Let me take a look at this, and then I'll finish my anecdote later.
Yeah.
Super Yo-Yo, Japanese Chosuko Supine, ultra fast spinner. It's a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Takashi Hashiguchi. Series was serialized in Koro Koro Comic Magazine between December 1997 and August 2000. Oh, Jesus Christ, I dropped my controller.
Oh.
Thankfully, it seems to be okay. The manga series was adapted into a 22 episode anime television series produced by Studio Zebek. It ran from November 1998 to September 1999 and was dubbed into English for Singapore by the Odex Company and released in 2003. There was a Game Boy game and everything. I have literally never heard of this before today.
Local dubbed in English before Singapore, so probably never got brought over here.
That is astounding.
Wild.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, like I kind of like the look of what I assume is the very serious rival character on the manga's front cover.
Wait, no. The Wikipedia article does list a U.S. airing network. So
Really?
I
What
guess
was the
that they air
network?
Kiku,
I
Kiku.
don't think I
Turbo
know what that
Champs 1,
is.
Independent station. Oh, it's a Hawaii.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's a Hawaii
They
channel.
sometimes get like stuff from Singapore. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that would make sense.
But damn, I wonder if that's like I feel like there's like a 0% chance that it's actually like good. But I wonder if that's like funny bad or just bad.
I mean, now I'm just really curious.
Don't worry, everybody. I found the next group watch.
Hell yeah.
Oh God. Super Yo-Yo. I haven't seen the Yo-Yo anime either. There's like occasionally, oh, they added a new visual and sound effect for Golden Hearts. That's cool. It's like a dinging noise when you pick them up now. But there's like an entire category of anime that are like that. Like they never became big in the United States, but they got dubbed into some other language and were big in some country. Like
Oh yeah.
there's this one that's popular in Brazil or was popular in Brazil, and I'm now struggling to remember the name of it. It was like about an exorcist, but
Huh.
uh, not an
In
exorcist,
Brazil.
but like a Miko basically. She would like hunt demons and shit.
Okay.
Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was somewhere else in South America. I remember this because I actually added it to my plan to watch because it looked interesting.
Hmm. Nice.
And it only had like I want to say like 30 or 40 episodes instead of the usual like 8,000 that stuff like that tends to have. So.
Oh yeah. Oh. See, I'm surprised that Super Yo-Yo only has 22. I figured if it was like a
Yeah.
relatively popular, like almost kind of a sports manga getting adapted to like a show that was probably targeted at kids, it would have at least like 60.
Yeah, I can't imagine it was particularly popular if it didn't even get like a second season.
I mean, maybe that also has to do with whether it like airs in the States or not.
Yeah,
Because I
and
know like 65 is a magic number for kids television
yeah.
cartoons, like for that's like their number for syndication rights or whatever.
Also, like I don't know if yo-yos are like wherever as big like that. I don't know if that craze ever made it to Japan 100%.
Yeah.
Like there was definitely the yo-yo wave from like 95 to 2005 in America,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it was ever
Uh,
quite that big overseas.
uh,
Now that I think about it, I'm kind of trying to wonder, like, imagine why that happened in the first place. Because when you think about it, like, yo-yos aren't very extreme, which was kind of the big thing in the 90s, right? Like, just
oh yeah.
little like
Yeah.
windy things that you pull up and down on a string.
Yeah. Doesn't exactly extreme. Isn't exactly extreme. I know. Now Beyblades, on the other hand,
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, they
those are
they
extreme.
they spin around. That's
You could
extremely
get ones
extreme.
with like you could like customize them with different parts. You could like metal parts on them. They'd be like lethal weapons for
uh,
real.
did you know? And this is one of those things that I only know from reading like stupid Wikipedia articles, but there was a I don't remember if I want to say if it was like British or something. There was this line of toys called Breakies.
Reiki's.
Breakies with a B at the
Oh.
beginning. And their thing was it was like a collectible battling thing. But when you beat somebody else with these things, they were my understanding was they were sort of like thumb wrestling enhancers, but in order to win with them, you had to actually snap the other person's.
What?
So like they weren't reusable in any way. Like
Cheap.
you bought a pack of these things for $5 and you could play
Right.
like 5 games with them, but then if you lost, like too bad.
You have to go get new ones.
You have to go get more. It was just like was like in a list of
Brilliant.
like notable commercial toy failures or something. They did not last very long, suffice it to say, but I've always found that idea funny. Can I even do the walk the dog with a yo-yo? I don't think I could. I'm pretty sure
No.
I probably could when I was a kid, but I don't think I can anymore. It's been too long. I don't even know like when I last saw a yo-yo. Like they don't even sell this at the Dollar Tree anymore, and they sell everything
Oh
at the
no.
Dollar Tree.
I found these breakies things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's Metabots themed ones now. I want them.
Actually, can you enlighten me as to the Metabots, like the Metabots love? Because I never saw that show, and I didn't know until like a week or two ago that it was like kind of a thing.
Honestly, I don't remember all the specifics of the show because I haven't really watched it in years.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a thing that I don't know when I saw one of the characters pop up in something. I think I was watching Salty Vet and one of the characters was being used,
Mm-hmm.
and I just went like, shit, that's a thing. I remember that thing, so I had to look it up, and now I'm like, well, now I want to watch it really bad.
What was it like
I go,
about though? Like,
it's like. Uh,
you don't remember?
I don't even remember very much about it.
Let me look it up because
Like
interrupting my stream to look
I was
up
almost like thinking about it being like,
stupid crap is like
was it something about them like building robots or no? I don't think that was it. That's a different thing.
yeah, it's Metabots with a D for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
Known in Japan as Metarato, is a
yeah, that's
role-playing
it.
video game franchise developed by Natsume and published by Imagineer in Japan.
Uh-huh.
Later
Who
adapted
games
into
first?
an animated television series produced by B Train, spanning 52 episodes. Let's learn about the anime. Actually, what even is like the premise of this plot? The series centers around
Yeah.
Metabots, artificially intelligent robots whose purpose is to serve humans. The series begins with a 10-year-old boy named Icky who wants to become a champion of the World Row Battle Tournament. Okay, so like
They use the metals to control the robots if they work properly, but his doesn't because Metabeat's an asshole.
huh. This says like some serious deep lore, but from what I can
It's pretty
gather,
deep. It's
it's
so deep that I
mostly
can't remember it all.
it's mostly about robots fighting from what it seems like.
Yeah,
Which is a
I mean,
respectable thing for a TV show to be about.
yeah, things I care about are the robots. Do the robots fight? Are some of the robots cute? I'm there.
What if the robots loved instead of fought? That's how you get Eureka 7 from what I've heard about that show. Hey, Mom's Key.
Rick 7. Oh, I need to watch that one too sometime.
I've never seen it, but it is apparently very good.
Yeah, I have heard.
It's also one of the like 2 or 3 shows that people constantly accuse Darling and the Franks of ripping off, so I would like to watch it for that reason alone. To see if there's any veracity
Right.
to those complaints. My guess is no, but you never know.
I find it hard to say Darling the Franks ripped anything off because I look at the way the robots function in that show and I don't think I've ever seen anything specifically like that
There's
in
like
any other mech
actually
I can think
a couple other that have done similar things, but they're all like really like really bad ecchi shows
Right.
from like 2004. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that really counts.
That
you
makes a lot
know,
of sense.
like
Yeah.
there's there's a way to have a story with suggestive elements, and then there's just like
Yeah.
we would have made this porn, but for legal reasons relating to what you can and cannot sell merchandise of in Japan, we decided to make it almost porn instead.
Almost. Nearly. Not quite.
Uh, pill, telepills.
Definitely makes sense that any prior shows that had that kind of sexual metaphor for piloting big robots would be like that.
There was actually, I remember the one time because I hate myself. I went on r/anime and
Oh no.
I actually had a decent conversation with somebody on there for once. This is actually where this conversation is going. But
Nice.
I was asking for like recommendations of robot robot shows, mecha shows with like strong female lead characters.
Oh yeah.
And I mentioned because I was watching Darlifra and wanted to see more of those.
Yeah.
And the guy gave me a bunch of like legitimately really good recommendations, and then he was like, "There's also this which came out in 2005, and it's really fucking bad. But if you're desperate to see something with a vaguely similar premise, there you go."
Right. Yeah.
And I ended up adding it to my watch list just kind of out of morbid curiosity, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. And off the top of my head, I don't even remember what it's called. It's like something 7, I think. Hello again, babe. We're talking about animes. And mangas.
Animes.
Just like one of my Japanese animes.
Anime is illegal, but we'll still talk about it. I'm a criminal.
Oireka 7? No, we were talking about that a little bit ago, but it's not Oireka 7.
Oireka 7 has a reputation for being good, so it's definitely not that.
Yeah, I was talking about something that somebody suggested I watch with many, many caveats that is apparently like vaguely similar to Darling in the Franxx in terms of premise, but not anything else.
Let's think about that.
There was also one that was apparently at one point a mecha spin-off of the Idolmaster franchise that got an anime.
Xenoglossia, yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch that at some point just because that seems like a really fucking weird thing.
Yeah.
Charling and the Franxx.
It
No.
wouldn't be the first time I've ever seen idols and mechs slapped together. I mean, that's all what Macross has been all about for the last 35 years.
That's true. Isn't
Usually it's not
Symphogear...
the idols piloting the mechs, though.
Yeah, isn't Symphogear also kind of like that? It's like they're not mecha, they're powered armor, but like same sort of deal. Or is Symphogear maybe...
I thought Symphogear also had like a kind of a magical girl thing going on.
Maybe.
Too.
I want to watch those sometime, but it's one of those things where it's just like... There's a lot of Symphogear. And people tell me that the first one also isn't that good, so like you have to get through that one to watch the good ones, and it's like, okay, one of these days I'll get around to it. Symphogear is closer to a magical girl series. Okay, I honestly I don't know too much about it.
That's what I thought. I haven't really watched it, but that was what I had picked up.
All the series of Symphogear are good. Who was telling you these lies? I don't remember. Probably random people on either Twitter or Reddit who really both camps I should probably stop listening to. Charlemagne and the Francois. No, that's the history of medieval Europe. Charlemagne was the first Holy Roman Emperor.
Right.
Kind of. There's just like a whole thing about that. Was Charlemagne an alien? No, that was yesterday where we did that.
I mean, could have been.
we can't technically prove that he wasn't, so we're going to assume that it's true. Hey, did you guys know that circles are aliens? You were there for that yesterday, right, Heinz?
Yeah, the sun disk.
The sun disk thing. Fucking like.
The sun, it's in space. It's like a circle when you look at it. These things, they're circles. They're from space.
Space.
Only logical conclusions in here.
Yeah, you know. Only world-renowned experts in their fields and only hard scientific facts.
I still can't get over the Akashic Records stuff.
Yeah, where they like
That shit was crazy.
talking about a blind Bulgarian lady like predicting 9/11. My favorite part about that was I looked it up and apparently like that's just like actually fictional. Like she was a real person, but like she didn't say any of that.
Her name was Baba Vanga.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Also, Baba means grandma in Russian, so I think her name. I think that's like just Grandma Vanga.
Yeah, just says Grandmother Vanga on her Wikipedia page.
Grandma. Grandma, you need to stop telling people prophecies. My grandma brought over some cookies today.
Oh.
Actually did something nice for once instead of just coming over and ranting about immigrants. So that was fun.
Oh, Jesus. Yikes.
Oh, hey, new boss.
Ooh.
Who I'm apparently going to rip to shreds because I have a very powerful run right now. But yeah, I've never seen this one before. And it just turns into Chub when you get it down to low health. Interesting.
Oh. Strange.
I dig it. What do we got in the devil deal? We got in multi-dimensional.
Yeah, he's like a chub trapped inside of a fish jaw or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the weird little like asteroid monsters that shoot maggots at you when you destroy them, but like a boss version of one of those. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it. I wonder if that's the only new boss or if there are multiple new bosses. Bum ba da dum bum bum bum. Where's the Ancient Aliens episode on this game? Is Edmund McMillan an alien?
Was the Binding of Isaac developed by McMillan on the instructions of aliens?
That really is just like the premise of the show is like, unusual thing happens. Was it aliens?
Alien?
You know, just asking the question. Great comedy, just not on purpose.
Drink every time there's ancient astronaut theorists.
Not unless you want to end up in a coma.
Oh, true.
Ancient astronaut theorists.
They suggest.
Yeah. Ancient astronaut theorists suggest.
Or I don't know, one of the episodes we watched last night where they were talking about like intelligent design and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they got to a point where they were like asserting intelligent design, and then they just stopped saying that.
Yeah, that episode was.
We're saying, but we're not really saying.
That episode was pretty weird, even by that show's standards.
Yeah.
Just like, were insects designed by some intelligent higher being that may also be an alien? I don't think Ancient Aliens could top this game and how weird it is. You haven't seen the episode about eggs in human brains.
The difference is that Ancient Aliens isn't presented as fiction.
Yeah, also Ancient Aliens like isn't weird on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, which in some ways is the scary thing, but it's also the funny thing. Do you know that for a while, what was it, Vice, I think, had a show where it was literally just Action Bronson, the rapper, and like some of his friends getting stoned and watching Ancient Aliens.
I know they did shows with Action Bronson where just got high and like traveled around the world and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah. It had a full season. I think it was literally just
Wow.
called. Well, no, it had like this long title. It was usually just called Action Bronson Watches Ancient Aliens, but the full title was like Traveling the Stars or something.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it's just like literally him and then like a bunch of other famous rap people smoking weed and being like, "Whoa, dude."
Is that just the Viceland template? Just
Yeah, I guess so.
famous cult personality and or rapper gets high and does things?
Seems to be. Um, like, uh, and occasionally, what's really impressive is one of the guests would sometimes say something even dumber than what's on the regular show. Like, I think it was Schoolboy Q they had on one episode. He was just like, "Yo, do you think that aliens destroyed the dinosaurs?" Just, yeah, you know,
Oh god.
definitely, man. Is there any
No
doubt?
doubt. No doubt.
Gwen Stefani, no doubt.
Wow. What a coincidence. Could it be aliens?
Is Gwen Stefani an alien? Whatever happened to her? I just realized I haven't heard anything about Gwen Stefani in like 10 years.
Almost. Oh wait, no. Wasn't she doing like hosting or judging on one of those many reality talent show things?
Oh, maybe that's why.
The
Like
Voice or something like that.
she's just like settled into a gig as a like a voice coach
Yeah,
kind of thing. That could
probably.
be. If she is doing that, I wasn't aware of it, but that would make sense. I actually like some of No Doubt's music, which I don't know if that's one of those bands that you're like supposed to kind of not
I don't know. I think they're
supposed
okay.
to, but like the prevailing opinion is that they're not great. I don't know if that's one of those bands or not.
Actually, I thought one of their albums was pretty well regarded in general.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, like I'm not
I can't
super
remember
up
the name of it.
on ska, so I don't know 100% know. I know Sublime is like that, and
Oh yeah.
those groups have worked together in the past. I actually kind of like Sublime too, but
Yeah, not bad.
you know, Don't Push is a good song.
Yes.
I've been holding this Chaos card the entire game and haven't actually used it yet. Probably throw it at somebody at some point. Oh no, it's dark in here.
Oh.
Virgo, the Odd Mushroom, Parasitoid. I'm not even gonna take Abel. Don't insult me, game.
Equals aliens? Three question mark.
uh,
Same Lex. Same.
Rotten Penny has appeared in the basement. That's a new one. I wonder what you have to do to get that.
Rotten Penny. Huh.
Probably spawns flies when you pick up coins would be my guess.
Oh, that would be pretty good actually.
Yeah. That might be another
That's what it
item.
looks like.
Yeah, that might be another item that they imported from a mod or something. That was kind of what the booster packs were supposed to be for. Was like, did I just get a damage upgrade from Speedball? That doesn't seem right. Whatever.
Huh.
Compost. Not really interested in that item. Let's go.
Was it Speedball or was it something else?
No, it was definitely Speedball. At least I thought it was. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention.
Dang.
It gave me like a .12 damage upgrade and nothing else. Stats kind of get weird as you get towards the end of the game.
Some of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfume,
What's
sure.
your base attack is what's your base right now? 13.
Yeah, like almost
God,
13.
Yeah.
And we're shooting really fast too, and we got what's it called? Cricket's body, which is making all of our shots explode, and you know, maybe it was synth oil. It could be. Or I had spun. No, I didn't, because it says like spun when you pick up spun.
Right. Thank God you didn't pick up that tick.
Yeah. That was kind of a bummer on the last run. Alright, well I guess now we're gonna go kill Blue Baby. Instantly, with the Chaos card.
Murder him.
Papa!
Do it.
I win!
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm the absolute best at the Binding of Isaac. We got time yet.
Incredible.
Why don't I try unlocking the new character? This is probably going to end in disaster, but, you know, fuck it.
So
I've
free.
been told that this is easiest to do with Azazel. Gotta beat the first boss in under a minute. And we get a special item upon doing so that we need to take down to the dark room, I believe is how this whole rigmarole goes. I don't think I got anything. I heard the thing, because like you hear mom saying Isaac when you do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the item is. I like the new charge bar design. Well, they're not bars anymore, they're circles.
Nice. I actually just noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, go. Like, I'm not trying to be unspoiled, so if you know how, like, what I'm missing, do let me know. Because I definitely heard the vocal cue. I just didn't get the thing, which I believe is some kind of shovel. You have to bomb the spawn room. Okay. Well, we just got 5 bombs, so I think the spawn, yeah, like, oh yeah, there's like a shadow overhead. Look at that.
Oh,
there it is. The broken shovel. It feels cursed. Yeah, and then this happens like every couple seconds.
oh, jeez.
And I believe what happens now is we go down, we get to boss rush. And if we finish boss rush, we get the other half of this. And then that is what we take to the end of the game. Which then will unlock our shiny new character.
So now you just go do boss rush while avoiding the feet.
The feet, yeah, you know. And I believe using it like makes the feet stop spawning for a little while is what goes on there. So if we can get some like quick charge items, that would be dope.
Yeah.
What we got here? Ghost Pepper. I like this item. And I believe it works pretty well with Azazel. If my memory is serving me correctly. The sun. I would definitely like to do that. Go, you have to like finish boss rush, right? You can't just like teleport out of it. Because if you can, the Fool card is actually a better pick. Okay, make another pass. I think you have to finish it? Okay. Might as well anyway, right? Like, you know. If you're gonna do some crazy nonsense to unlock a character, might as well commit.
Yeah.
I make no guarantees, by the way, that I will actually do this. Seems pretty hard. But, you know.
give it a try, whatever.
NL finished it as far as I know. Yeah, but NL has played like
Yeah.
4 million hours of this game. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure he can do pretty much anything he sets his mind to at this point. At least as far as that goes. Now, if we're talking like Into the Breach or something, maybe not so much. But, yeah, I'll take the Cambion Conception. Oh, we finished Boss Rush. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. I'm sorry, I misinterpreted you. I'm a real gamer girl, and that is how I know I will finish this challenge with no problems. Are any of these tinted? Doesn't look like it. The Curse of Darkness makes it hard to see the foot shadows, which is an issue.
True. I guess that's kind of the point. The curses
Yeah.
make life difficult for you, yeah.
Okay, I am down to 1 heart already. Ultra Pride.
One enemy I don't think I've ever seen are those little the spiky ball.
Yeah, the little
chained to the wall there.
the little like spike bone things are new. I think. I've certainly never seen them before. Oh, good. Enemies that explode. My favorite thing to fight as a character with like 4 range. Oh. I hate that it like doesn't stop in rooms without combat, so like you do not get a break. Nope, I'm dead. Alright, well let's try again.
Dang.
We got time, so like I'm not feeling particularly pressured to get it right.
Any character though.
You can. It's just what I've heard is that Azazel is the easiest one to do it with.
The first boss in under a minute, though.
Yeah. Judas might also be a good choice.
Oh, yeah.
Although I think another thing that helps with Azazel is that he can fly. So, you have...
I would always say if you're comfortable with just sacrificing some hits at the very beginning, you could try Samson too. Get high damage output fast.
I have to restart this one anyway because this floor doesn't have any bombs on it.
I think Samson's probably my favorite character I do play.
Mine is probably Eden with Judas at a close second. But I don't really dislike any of the characters except for the fucking Keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Pin. There he is, the absolute boy. Okay.
Sneaky lad. A worm.
He's a worm, he's a snake, he's a snaky worm.
Earth snake.
There's the shadow. Really, when you think about it, what is a worm but a very small snake?
Yeah.
Definitely not at all informed by a terrible understanding of biology, what I just said.
Right.
I'm a scientist. My field is...
the math equations up on the screen.
My field is lesbianism. Okay, we got the
Could
ship.
always just do the ancient alien strategy.
Yeah, just put some numbers up on the screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me pause for a second while I take a sip of
Right.
my drink. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I might eat a cookie when I return.
Good. Good.
Really need to get a better chair for this kind of thing.
Are worms aliens? Hmm. It really gives me a lot to think about, you know? I just don't know. All right.
What did I just do?
Oh no.
Oh, so I'm back. Hello.
Yes.
I'm going to finish this cookie, and then we will resume Binding of Isaac.
Attempting.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wynn's not around yet, honest. I don't know where they are yet, but
You might have just heard me humming a little bit.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Let's make an attempt here.
Making the attempt. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Oh, there was no shadow for that one. I guess it doesn't show up over
Oh.
rocks? That's weird.
Odd.
Or if you stand still for too long, maybe they just drop one without any warning.
Right.
It's like, how dare you try to take advantage of this thing?
Oh.
Got Blood of the Martyr. That's a decent item.
almost think Win might not show up for the show now.
Yeah, they might be
Mm.
like not feeling well or something like that, which is fine. Stuff happens.
Yeah. I mean, we were up very late last night
That's
playing
true.
Stardew Valley, so like.
Now, were you up late or were you up early?
Well,
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
It was 4 o'clock my time when I went to bed. But
And you
6
live on the
o'clock
West
Eastern.
Coast, so yeah.
Yeah. So 6 o'clock Eastern. Yeah.
Okay.
So early morning. Absolutely.
Yeah. I can already fly. That's literally useless. Which means that I now have a chance of getting an angel deal, which would be interesting.
Nice.
What do they got in here? I'll take the 2 trinkets. What's it? And I'll also buy a spirit heart. Can I, like... Yeah, okay. I can kind of, like, create some pseudo peace by just quickly toggling back and forth between 2 rooms. That's good to know. Alrighty. Down to the flooded caves. Key get. Jeez, I hate these spouter leeches. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Rubber cement. There's an item.
Rubber. But also cement.
Seems to, like, make me fire 2 lasers on top of each other. That doesn't seem particularly useful.
Does one have slightly increased range, or am I just seeing things?
Maybe. I'm not even entirely sure what hit me there. Well, I guess that,
could be a thing.
yeah. I guess I can conclude the Isaac portion of the stream. And we can do some GeoGuessr. Right. Since it seems to run half decently on this computer, Isaac is probably going to be a recurring fixture on the show for a bit for the foreseeable future. Because, like, you know, why fix what isn't broken? Let me pop open GeoGuessr.
Where'd the screen share go to?
Oh, I only had it up on the one window, so I'm gonna have to, like...
Oh, yeah. That's right. Never mind.
There we go. Oh.
Pausing problem.
It didn't give me the option to pick a map. That's weird.
Oh.
Just dropped me right into a world one.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I have no idea where the hell this is, but let's, let me turn on the thing real quick. Add... game capture... capture specific window... GeoGuessr. No? You're just not gonna capture that, huh? Alright. Actually, let me... Isaac. Wait, no, that's not Isaac. Hold on. Hold on. I will get this to work one way or another. Give me just a moment here. Oh. Well, that's my entire monitor, but that works too. That should be up on the screen in just a second. For all you fine folks out there.
Should show up in seconds here. If it doesn't,
oh, are you not seeing anything, or are you good?
I don't see anything on the stream just yet. I just open, just take a look. No, there it is.
Okay.
Oh, you got like. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Yeah. So we are somewhere.
Is this
I want to say like South America, maybe.
It could be South America, but
let's read
also
this.
thought it might be European.
Kilometers. So we know we're not in the States, but
yeah,
it doesn't tell us too much
just
beyond
known
that.
Everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, we're not in the United States or like Liberia. Castillejo de Robledo. So again, like either South America or Spain. This looks South American to me, but to be honest with you, I don't really know what the Spanish countryside looks like. So
yeah, it could be. I was thinking like maybe Spain too. But
could well be Spain as well. Going away from town is probably not going to help us too much. Let's get back over here. If we can find like a URL or like a map. Billboard of some sort, perhaps. What's this guy up to? He's walking his dog. How scandalous. Don't you know that walking your dog is illegal? Absolutely forbidden. Oh,
no cars on the road or anything.
Yeah, we're totally in Spain.
Oh, it's in Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, Castilla y Leon. I guess this is like a map of either the state or the county level.
I don't think we're in the States. Honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in Europe.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Leon? I know this. It's like over here. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
So we're like in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Skip.
Oh,
I'm not logged in. That's why it's being stupid. Okay.
Oh damn.
Hold on. Let me turn this off for a second.
That's wild that they don't even like if you're not logged in, they'll just drop you in a thing and they say anything. It's wild. Oh well. I think we got that one perfectly.
Yeah, hopefully like it recorded my guess, but I don't actually know if it did or not. Resume the game. Did I what it didn't tell me where I like it didn't give me a thing for where my guess was.
Score in the 4,000s, so I guess it was pretty close.
I guess so. Still.
We don't know what direction though.
The recursive thing is because I accidentally brought up my capturing software while it was capturing my entire monitor. So it does like
itself
capturing itself. Does that like hallway effect. Anyway, we're in the middle of God fucking nowhere. Hey, just so you're aware, cows, but also sheep.
Oh damn.
What could that sign possibly fucking mean?
Where are they coming from? There's no anything.
Yeah, like where do you see cows or sheep or really animal life of any kind? Like I don't even
Unless this
see
is
any.
just like really barren, someone's really barren, like ranch land, very like edges of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess like somewhere in the American Southwest would be my initial
That sounds pretty safe.
guess, but let's see if I can find something. There's not even any fucking power lines out here. Are you seeing?
Oh
Like, there's
man.
one way over there, but like, if you want to call somebody out here, too bad, because you're not getting no cell phone reception
No. Yeah.
out here in Timbuk fucking 24.
Can we just say we're in hell? I imagine this is what hell looks like.
Just this road
Empty,
forever.
stretch of road with
Yeah.
nothing. Infinite. Oh.
I have no car, but I must drive. Yeah, just
I
like.
guess it wouldn't be hell if you were in a nice enough car and you had like infinite gas.
Yeah.
That would be okay.
What is going on with? There's like something on the camera, like causing some weird glare on the sun. Or maybe that's just what the sun looks like here, and we truly are in hell. I'm just gonna guess somewhere in the southern United States. This could be anywhere though. Let's say like New Mexico. Ah, no, sorry, we were in Australia.
Oh jeez. Also,
Like
Australia is also like that.
just like the middle of nowhere in Australia. No, I did not join. Unfortunately, you didn't get any points this round. I didn't even know that was
Oh,
possible.
no. Almost 14,000 kilometers away.
Fuck off, GeoGuessr. Are we like we're in somebody's
damn it.
house?
Oh my.
What? What? What?
Uh. How?
Hey, somebody take a screen cap of this because I want to make this into an emote.
Where the hell can we go? Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Just 1 second. Oh.
Yeah, or like it could be a hotel, but like,
Really bizarre.
where? Like, there's no language. Like, and we can't leave. We can't go anywhere. This could literally be anywhere on planet Earth with like civilization.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jeez. I don't
this is
fuck it. This
What's
is.
even what's on the TV?
Wait. Hold on. I see arrows. We can go. We can move. Okay.
Jeez.
This is like a different room in the same building, I guess. Can we go outside?
Yeah.
You're in Hotel California. We can check out anytime we like, but we can never leave. Now this just goes back in here. Is this like the entirety of our existence is restricted to these two rooms in this round? That seems a little fucking crazy, GeoGuessr. What is this thing? Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing that. I don't know what.
I hate it. There's some pictures over here that we can maybe like read the captions of if we got closer, but we can't go any closer. You click over here,
Dang.
we're back in the hell room again. And like, let me see what's on TV.
We
It's like
can't go outside.
just like a picture.
Yeah.
Here's our sole language piece. Hughes.
Is that
Sounds German
R
to
or
me.
S?
I think that's an S and an E. Honestly, though, like, it sounds German to me, so I'm thinking maybe Germany. But that's a stretch. Like,
that is a.
it's also the only thing we have to go on, though. Like,
No smoking.
There's also a Samsung word mark. Even yeah, like you said, that's not really much of a clue. They've got Samsung TVs everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
this leads to no. This is all the same click area.
Oh,
So
just
does
wonder.
like the Google employee just like snapped some pictures of the hotel he was in? I guess like
I don't even think this would be an employee. This is probably someone who's just staying here.
maybe I'm
Because
just
you
gonna
can do that.
I'm gonna put us in Frankfurt
Hmm.
for
Like
lack
that's a
of
thing
any.
Google does. You can just like take
We
pictures when you're inside
actually were
places.
totally in Germany.
Wow.
We were near Bremen. What town is
Oh,
this?
jeez.
Uh, Beverbrook.
Isn't that
Still,
like a relatively famous hotel or something?
I don't know.
We're in?
That's getting 2 stars.
Possibly.
And that's a generous 2 stars. And now we're in the middle of nowhere again. At least this place is
Again.
green.
Hey, at least there's a mountain. There's something on the other side of the road this time. There's some signs.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's curvature signs, so not much good.
Curvature of the
Caution.
earth. Can I go over? No, I can't. Okay, that just takes me further up this road. There seems to be like a little town up here, though. I'm hoping maybe
Yeah,
we
there
can
we
get
go.
some, like, glean some information from there. What does this sign say?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know what that sign is.
yeah, I'm saying somewhere in Europe, maybe, because I've never seen a
Yeah.
sign like that in my entire life.
Huh.
Scotland or New Zealand? Honestly, those seem about equally plausible to me right now. Can we, like... No, I guess this is actually just, like, a couple buildings. I thought this was actually, like, a town. But, nah, it's just, like, somebody's farm. Perhaps further up this way, there will be some sort of marker. Well, I mean, we got cattle. So wherever we are, they have cows here. Which only narrows it down to most of the civilized world.
Oh, actually, wait, they drive on the right side. Does that help? They're driving
Uh,
on the right side of the road, so.
no clue.
Uh, did they drive on the left side in Scotland?
I
Anybody know?
honestly have no idea.
I mean, because they do in England, so maybe also true.
There was a circular blue sign with an arrow, which would make this not America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh
much
yeah.
is true. We're definitely not in the United States. But
I think I'm actually leaning towards New Zealand.
yeah, like New Zealand or somewhere in Europe. Why is this one not wanting to click? Come on. GeoGuessr cannot possibly take up this much bandwidth. Come on. Hey. Hey, Blue Ridge, I pay you people fucking $80 a month. Can you let me play my game?
Oh no.
Ah. Radar. What? Hey, Heinz.
Yes.
Radar.
Love.
Just in case you didn't know, radar. Is it like a thing in some places? They need to put like a legal warning that there's a radar thing nearby, like a Doppler radar for weather forecasting.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want, cat? Oh, no. So now it's getting dark. You done? Your supper. Oh, my cat.
Pets are like that sometimes.
Getting a little whiny.
Hmm.
He might also be distraught because my parents are out of town this week for the weekend, so he's probably used to having my dad around.
Yeah. Oh no,
He's like,
Anonymous,
where are they?
we
They
can't.
abandoned me.
Anonymous, we can't look things up. That's cheating.
Yeah, I
Leaning Scotland based on the shapes of the letters. I mean, heck, why not? I mean, if we get it wrong, we're getting it really wrong. So
I'm still gonna stick with. I thought it was like New Zealand.
we'll try the Scottish Highlands. Just
Yeah,
why not?
that's right. See how that works out.
Oh no, we were in
Oh,
fucking Turkey.
Turkey.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Damn, we're both wrong.
Fuck this game.
God damn it.
No, Anonymous, it's not your fault. It's the
It's
fault of the
it's not a big
game
deal.
putting us in the middle of goddamn nowhere all the time. Like here, what
Like
would
I
you
do it.
describe as the main features of this area? Oh, I don't know. We've got like evenly spaced, weirdly small trees.
Hmm. Africa, somewhere in
Maybe like
Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, maybe. Blue signs with chevrons on them. That's a tractor. Oh yeah, you can't see the plates. Never mind.
Yeah, they blur those out. Occasionally they'll miss one, but not very
I
often.
find what I can do actually with like this when you're in the States is you can look at it and you can still actually see kind of make out the colors on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty vague, so it gives you like an idea or a guess if you're like familiar with what different states plates look like.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty niche thing, I guess.
Sorry, I'm eating another cookie. Hey, don't have two cars here.
No, one car families only.
Hmm.
Is it the new dystopia where people aren't allowed to own two cars?
Anybody ever heard of Code Air?
Hmm.
Some kind of shipping company, I guess.
I don't know.
Hmm. Again, with the like rendering these pictures as some kind of massive burden on the Wi-Fi. Hmm. What the hell? I guess this is like where they direct the tree farming that they're doing around here.
Right.
You know what would be really helpful is if any of this had any signage whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, what if you need to get something delivered to here? How the fuck do you tell anybody where you are? Like, just drive through the endless fields of identical trees for about 3 hours. You'll find it. You'll find it. It's all good. Now we're getting up towards what look more like actual buildings.
It's right after this stubby tree with the thick trunk and the sparse foliage.
La Solana.
La Solana.
Maybe we're in South America? Atención en todo el caso urbano. I guess that's like the speed limit within the city. Okay, now we're in a place where people live and work and...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Spanish. I don't think that was... Yeah, it was Spanish.
Yeah, that looks more Spanish to me than Portuguese. Though I've been wrong before. Oh, they should fix that. Now, where in the Spanish-speaking world? The Hispanosphere, if you might.
See what South American countries are there?
A country colonized by Spain? Yeah, but that's like almost all of South America, all of Middle America, except for like Belize and
Brazil,
a couple other places too. Yeah. This could, I mean, heck, this could be in like the Philippines or something.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't really have a good command of what
Did
the
they do
Philippines
Spanish?
look.
Did they sign Spanish in the Philippines?
I thought they did, but maybe I'm incorrect about that.
Oh.
Wait, no, I think actually the official language of the Philippines is Tagalog.
Yeah, I think it would be Taiwan. So. Yeah.
So we're probably not in the Philippines. My point being, I don't know anything about anything. I don't know nothing. I'm just a stupid bitch.
Could this be? Where could we be?
What's this place called? Uh, mm, that's a real good question. Also, the road ends here for us. We cannot go any further. That sure is weird. Can I like hop over here and like get around that? Yeah, that's really strange. I think this just says fruits and vegetables for sale or something. Looking for like a URL.
Right. URL.
Bar Venuisa. Siglo 11.
Right.
This guy is really suspicious of the Google car. He's got no time for any of that nonsense. It's like fucking Americans coming here taking pictures of our stuff.
There's fish in there.
What? In here?
Pescados.
Oh, is that what that means?
Fish.
Huh. I wonder if it's like fish for eating or fish for like taking home in your aquarium. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. This is Rodrigo Street. I guess that's what Kaya means, is like street.
Yeah. Probably.
Really? Gotta be a URL around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. What's this all about? Well, anywhere that's important enough to have a sign like this is probably pretty important. So, maybe we should head this way.
Okay, so
try to find...
The city we're in is called La Solana, then?
Yeah, I guess so.
City name. Yeah.
Which, it doesn't that just mean, like, the sun? Centro de Salud. I don't know.
I really don't know.
I'm just gonna guess that we're in Peru. Okay. Thank you for the badge. We were in Spain. Yeah, there it is, La Solana.
Yeah.
No, I did not enjoy that location. Wow, we did horribly.
Oh no.
Except for that one Spain guess, which we got really close to where it actually was. All right, try another map. Do another.
What do they got?
Do another world map and hope we don't get exclusively barren roads in the middle of nowhere this time.
Don't get my hopes up.
Well, they've got water here, so that's important to know.
Nice.
What language is on this sign?
Huh. You can't see from there.
I think I can make out the word camp. Like Sobe camp, Kobe camp.
I think it's an S.
Apartment, yeah. Sobe camp apartments. Sobe apartment camp. Okay. Apartmento, apartments, apartmani. Huh. They speak multiple languages here. Restaurant, starry.
The only thing that multiple languages to me signals that this is like a vacation spot. That doesn't really narrow it down.
Yeah. This would be a good place to set like a tragic novel of some kind. Some sort of like under the volcano type stuff. Carolina.
Wing's awake now.
Oh.
Maybe they can join us for the last half hour.
Oh shoot, I forgot that I had my entire monitor on display. Whoops. Let me check the chat with the other thing and hope that... Oh no, somebody took a picture of the doll.
I did. Yeah. I had to. It was good. I just posted it with no context.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and crop that and make it an emote because it's really good. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum.
Woo.
National Park.
So
I can't.
What does that say?
Novo National Park Cornet. Cornet. And
Italy?
the word new is in Spanish, German, English, and Italian. I guess it must be Italy, right? So like
Cornet,
maybe
that sounds like a
yeah, like maybe we're like down here and that over there is Albania? Or maybe, actually, it almost seems like it would be more likely, like, here or here, and then the other one is the other side. Or on one of these little islands, like Lipari, or...
That's also possible.
It's tentatively going to put us right there.
Yeah. Any ideas from the chat?
Oh, we got like one of those little guide to the city signs. Thank God for these things. What language is that? Is that Serbian?
What? Wow, this is all over the place.
Where the fuck are we?
Oh
we're like maybe we're in like Montenegro? Like right around here maybe. Or maybe it's just that like they get a lot of tourism from... I have no clue. St. Philip and St. Philip and Lacan? St. Mihovlia. St. Philip.
Right there.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. No, I saw another thing. Names. I thought it looked like the
Oh,
one,
yeah.
but it was.
Maybe, like...
I mean, I still feel like Italy is a pretty safe.
Yeah, but,
Very
like,
safe.
all these Slavic place names, though.
Yeah,
Like, like,
and a lot of it is still like.
maybe we're, like, up here near Slovenia. Like, right in this area. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Oh, possibly.
Maybe, like, that we're, like, in the Gulf of Trieste?
Uh, yeah.
Also, you're breaking up a bit, but I don't think it's you. I think it's my connection being stupid. So,
Am I?
a little bit.
Oh,
Taxi,
connection's having a bit of a. Yeah.
taxi pizza. I want taxi pizza. What the hell? Why don't I get taxi pizza?
Yeah, your audio is having little patches. Kind of.
Pizzeria, restaurant, taxi pizza. Yeah, it's my internet connection being stupid. But then,
Okay.
like, the business names are in English or Italian,
Yeah.
but then all of this is in
Some kind of.
one of the Slavic languages.
Yeah. Oh.
It was like
Oh
something
yeah.
with a
This is.
K, right? Oh, is this it? Is this it? Koper? No, it was like
It was a Corton. It was a C.
Corton.
C-A-O-T-A. That's what it was. The national park. So it should be like one of those green patches on one of these. So. Like, you know, the national parks will always draw
Yeah.
little big green text over the. Yeah.
Those Corlovaco get letters are so boss. I'm glad you like them. I don't know what font that is. I'm not really a font person to begin with, and certainly not
Yeah.
in places like this. I would like to visit here. I feel like it would be nice. I stand by the idea of it being a good place to set some sort of tragic novel, though.
Hmm.
Philip Janak. Like, we're also near this place called St. Philip, but, like, I don't know. Wait, there's a flag. We're in. That's the flag of Slovakia. I'm almost certain. Or no, it's not Slovakia. Slovenia.
Yeah, Slovenia.
So we are like down here somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe like here? I'm gonna put us in Koper and I'm gonna see, because I'm dying to know at this point. Where are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we weren't in. We were in Croatia. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Sveti Filip Yakov.
Yeah. So not too far from Italy, actually.
Yeah. It's like on the other side. They probably get like a fair amount of tourism back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess this island is what we saw on the other side of that waterfront.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Looks like a beautiful place. I would visit there.
Nice.
I think that means Saint Philip and Jacob. That's like the name of the town we ended up in.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. We're in a road near nothing in particular again.
There's actually some stuff around here, though.
Yeah, we can like maybe find our way over there and take a look around town.
There's a road you can go in on.
like this.
Like in there, yeah.
Ah, no, I guess they decided to not drive that way. Maybe farther up then. It's like taunting us with the idea of being able to see a civilization.
A service road that actually leads somewhere. Nah.
That would be actual madness. Whenever I see towns like that are always like on the side of a highway, but you can't easily get to them, I am reminded of Perryville, which is a town near where I live, and it's all like built under an overpass. I will join after I finish my bagel. Okay.
The bagel gotta get ate.
Yeah, we're probably going to be on for like another hour or so yet, unless Heinz has somewhere to go. So
No, I don't even know where to go. Forget. Oh.
that is all good to me.
Yeah.
Who pinged me in the Discord?
Yeah, what's this sign up here?
Sveti Philip Yakov. Anonymous has really taken a liking to that name. Oh!
Honestly.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh no!
Hello, Eastern Europe.
Fuck!
Eurasia.
We're absolutely screwed as
Damn.
far as finding out where we are. Okay. Unless there's like unless this says like Moskva. Which it does not.
No.
Man, it's a really quite a sign when the closest place is 117 kilometers away.
Yeah.
I guess let's look for this.
That's part of the problem. If you figure out you're in Russia, you still have a ways to go because Russia's like the biggest country in terms of land mass.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I live in only the like second or third largest.
Well, if you ever get like northern Canada in this game, it's a pretty similar experience. Just you can actually read the signs, or at least I can.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
It's like Medicine Hat, 1,200 miles. Thanks.
Yeah.
Kilometers. You guys don't use miles, but you know what I mean.
Oh, nice. That's right in Alberta, right? Medicine Hat's nice. It's right here in Alberta.
Huh. I actually just kind of pulled that out of my hat. I forgot that was a real place. What is a Medicine Hat anyway?
Yep. It's a real city.
Fuck it. We weren't even that far away in the grand scheme of things, and we still only got like nothing. We were in Kazan. We were near Kazan, which is a fairly large city. I hate Russian wilderness guesses.
Random TV station license. I don't know what that would be then. I don't get that TV. They're a bit far. I mean, I'm in the same province, but it's still too far away.
Well, this is I mean, look at that ghostly-looking island in the distance.
Oh my goodness!
Spooky. What is chat?
CHAT is are those the call letters of whatever TV station is licensed out of Medicine Hat?
1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Canadians all see. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I never even realized that every Canadian thing I know the call letters for is a C at the beginning. I am observant. Yes. hopefully. Huh.
Alright, sorry about that. One of my cats made a mess all over the hallway, so I had to go clean that up.
Oh no.
Which direction did we come from? I don't remember. Doesn't even matter. Not really.
I don't any direction as long as it can get us somewhere.
Do 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 do
Anonymous, why would you sad emote?
Probably because of the thing with the cat. Because Twitch automatically turns text frowny faces into like this dramatic weeping.
It does that, doesn't it?
Yeah. We're in South Shore Farms, of course. Who could ever mistake it for anywhere else?
South Shore Farms, you know.
Yeah, you know. You know.
Yeah, I was there just
the other day, buying some apples for Pa.
Of course.
God, where in the flying fuck? I like that these look like they used to be signs, but they've like fossilized.
Huh.
So they're not anymore.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
The open road.
Yeah,
My favorite.
you know, it's a struggle.
Same.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. Only could live in a car's bottle. Bottle. In car's bottle. Bottle.
Why? It's Gary Newman. So visionary.
Yeah, that song's actually about GeoGuessr. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah. He wrote it one day after he was playing GeoGuessr. Just kept getting open roads with nothing.
Well, there's a sign
Maybe
there,
he was
but I
just a little frustrated.
certainly can't read it. Yeah. Gary Newman, well-known veteran GeoGuessr player. Is that actually even Newman, or is it like a Neumann or something? I honestly don't know.
That was Newman.
It's Newman.
I've always heard it pronounced Newman. Maybe it is Neumann, and I'm just ignorant of that.
Gary Newman. Isn't there a guy named Gary Oldman too?
Yeah, the actor.
You think they've ever met? Also, there's another one of those signs that's just like a picture of a cow. What is that even supposed to tell me? Like, hey, just so you know, cows. Like, alright, thank you.
Marvel says Avengers Infinity War is the most crossover event in history. Me, Gary Newman meets Gary Oldman.
Revenge of the Garys.
Hell
yeah. Hey, you can play GeoGuessr if you want. I mean, heck, even if I told you no, how would I stop you? You know what I mean?
What is load the site up?
What is this?
Yeah, obviously, but
what the fuck is this? What? Huh? AA.
It's some kind of trailer.
Like, well, like, it's really tiny. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's like a generator or something. Like a portable generator. Just kind of sitting out here. I wonder if it's
nothing to plug in, nothing to hook into it.
I wonder if it's just like broken and somebody just dumped it out there or something.
Oh, there's some more cars.
Maybe it's theirs.
People just camping on the road out here.
Wherever we are, like, I feel like it's away from civilization by design. We're in like a national park or something. Again. We got changed to a different day.
Oop.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
They've got newer footage of an area.
A specific stretch of this road.
Yeah, you know. That means that not only did somebody come through here and Google Map all this, somebody came through and Google Mapped all of this twice.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Which is
amazing.
Just like a fate that I would not wish on my worst enemy. In fact, we talked about this the one time on Shapes and Forms. It was like, who do you have to piss off that this becomes your Google Earth assignment? Like, like all your coworkers get to see, you know, Japan, Europe, you know.
You get to go. We don't know where. Yeah, we haven't made a guess.
Yeah. Gary, you're gonna map the interior of the Australian outback. Have fun. And Tom, I hope you speak Russian, because guess where you're going?
They gotta just have like Russian.
Probably, but it's funnier.
There's no way they would just send some guy right out of California to frickin' take pictures of Russia in a van.
Probably, but it's like much funnier if they did do that. So that's what I choose to believe happens. Here's the sign again. Just hey. Just so you're aware, cows. What is this? Is there anything written on this? No.
There could actually be cows around here, though, because there's actually stuff this time.
Yeah, but, like, what's the purpose of the sign? Like, I don't get it. There's a couple like that where I live.
There was a bullet hole in the sign, too. That's true.
Yeah, either, like, a bullet hole or somebody drilled into it. I don't know which one would be weirder. But, like, there's a couple, like, where I live, too. There's, like...
what? Was that sign in English on the little shack there?
I think it was just a no-entry sign, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which, it was in English, I think, but,
yeah.
I don't know that necessarily means anything. It's like how stop signs are inexplicably in English in a lot of places that don't actually speak English.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
WME.
This seems pretty like it could definitely be Australian.
Yeah. Or, I mean, this could even be in the States. I don't know.
It could, yeah.
Is there anything useful? I can't read that, really.
Anybody? Anybody in chat?
Sometimes I wish we had a bigger audience because if we did, we'd get that one guy every 10 minutes who's like, hey, I've been here. No, you haven't.
Yeah.
No one's been here. I'm not convinced that anybody
No one.
lives here. I'm not convinced that this is on Earth. This could be on another planet or in another dimension. What do we got? I thought I saw a sign, but I think it was actually just this shape over here. Wherever we live, these people are allergic to words. I don't think I've seen a single coherent word yet, other than the keep out sign. It's just pictograms of cows and then those crates with WME written on the side. Maybe it's a Stone Age society. Probably not.
Yeah, this is kind of like places I go to in more rural parts of Alberta, but
yeah, like I feel like rural places in a lot of places look like this. It's one of those. This is a place made for global export. What does that mean? Sounds so sinister. Like we're gonna export this place to the aliens.
Yeah, we're just gonna take this whole place. We're just gonna ship it to Mars.
It's like, hey, how much for this big patch of greenery?
Yeah.
Y'all want a truck? Truck. Even the campers don't have anything written on them. What the fuck?
I can't even see the brand names or anything.
Come on. Like, you need language in your everyday life.
Yeah.
There's some numbers.
There's something on that dumpster, but it's blurred out.
Wait. Maybe we can... Are those letters? They look like squares. This is the place where they speak that language. Those are totally squares.
I mean, that's probably got the name of like a company or something that rents those out.
It might have
a location on it.
See a caution sign with a sun. Yeah. They probably speak English here, but like, I don't know.
I can't make out that little white label from any angle.
Yeah. It's probably really badly faded is what it actually is. It's like it used to say something coherent and now it's just like squiggles. It's been left out in the sun for too long. Was that a road? Was that a street sign? I-900 North? Oh no, 1900 North. That's even weirder.
1900 North.
And this is just called Lake Road, which narrows it down to about every single state, Canadian province, and area in Australia.
Yeah.
God knows there's not a billion places called Lake Road. Come on, GeoGuessr, get with the program. It's not letting me click again. There we go. Where the fuck are we? Like, usually I can at least get, like, a definitive language, but this one, like, I don't know, those caution signs and the no entry sign don't necessarily mean very much, because those could just be generic that they bought from somewhere else. Although I guess the roads, actually, so we probably are somewhere that speaks English because of the road signs, but still, that narrows it down to the United States, Canada, it's probably not England, but I guess it could be, Australia, and South Africa. It's like a good quarter of the world.
I don't think it's single.
Yeah, but like it could be any of those other places though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's anywhere that looks like this in England, I'm not aware of it.
A truck driving on the right side of the
Oh,
road. Oh
oh,
no.
they have miles here.
40 miles.
It doesn't actually
Well,
say miles, but that's an American style speed sign.
yeah, speed limit in a place like this at 40 kilometers would be kind of wild.
What is 40 kilometers? That's like really fast, right?
No, that's like half what it would probably be out here. It'd probably be like 70 or 80
Uh,
out here. So like yeah, I don't think 40 kilometers is. I don't. I think that's definitely in miles.
yeah. Kilometers are shorter than miles.
That's true. Yep.
You might be in Colorado or
A
Wyoming.
mile is like 2.2 kilometers or something like that.
Okay.
2.25.
Honestly, like I've lived with miles my entire life. I have no idea how long a mile is. Like I know the conversions sort of, but if you ask me to conceptualize a mile, I'm like, I don't fucking know. A mile's it's a mile. I don't know.
So I'm just thinking, yeah, what state is this though?
Maine.
That helps.
Maine. Not Main Street. Maine.
Amazing. Amazing.
You know what, Anonymous? I'm actually just gonna guess Colorado, cause like, well, this one's labeled Main Street. That's weird. Because like this could very well be Colorado. This could be almost anywhere in the entire country. Colorado's over here. We'll say we're near the Gunnison National Forest. We weren't in Colorado, but we were in Utah, so I guess that's
Utah.
pretty close. Near the city of
Salt Lake City.
Near the city of Spanish Fork. No, I did not enjoy that location. Okay.
We're in Utah.
Well, we're in a
see any young men walking around in dress shirts though.
Utah. Are you listening to me? I said Utah. You're a state.
That's like become my picture of Utah, my image of Utah nowadays. Just Utah. We've got Mormons.
Yeah, they do. It's true.
Yeah. There's also a shitload of Mormons in the town that I live at.
There's a Bickertonite community not too far from where I live, and they're like a offshoot of Mormons, although I don't know what the precise theological discrepancies are. They're nice people, so I have no problem with them. Sometimes people around here are rude to them for no real reason, which I'm not a fan of.
Now this is a pretty nondescript suburban.
Yeah, like, this is almost the opposite problem. It's like, sure, there's a bunch of stuff around, but this could still be, like, anywhere in the country.
Rural stuff and suburbs look the same everywhere.
If we got on the other side of that sign, we could,
see those,
yeah.
yeah.
A wee ma whack, a wee ma whack, a wee ma whack, a wee ma whack, a wee ma whack. Is this America? We're about to find out.
We'll know. We'll figure it out. We'll see when it's.
Oh!
Oh.
Maybe?
Canada. We're in Canada.
Are we?
You see the 16 in the maple leaf on that sign?
Oh yeah, look at that. I actually didn't notice that. The Idlewild Freeway?
Where the hell is that? I don't actually know.
Ruth Street.
Where's the 16? Are we in Alberta? Maybe? Could be.
I'm always amazed at how, like, similar Highway Canada and Highway America look. It's, like, 99% the same.
Huh. Strange.
Hey, check out that plant growing out of a grate.
Yeah.
Something something, the persevering flower. Is this place just called, like, yeah, it's called Petro Canada. That's pretty funny.
Mm.
There's a place not too far from where I live called American Gas,
Yeah.
which is just like, I mean, just replace this with like the red, white, and blue, and you pretty much have the general idea. I feel like that's like the
Remember?
easiest way to lazily name like a small town business. Just call it like American whatever or Canadian whatever in your case.
Yeah, that's true. Canadian Tire.
Or the thing for Pennsylvania, it'll be called Keystone something or other. Because
Yeah.
Keystone State, there's like a Keystone Tire, there's a Keystone Auto Shop, there's a Keystone Bank, there's the Keystone Diner. There's too many things called that. On our farms, we care.
Yeah.
Uh, there's some. Pardon me. There's some nice bubble letter graffiti over here. Spencer Robinson. That doesn't help us find out where we are, but it is nice to look at.
Yeah. Highway 16. So the road we're on now, it does run through Edmonton, but it also goes into Saskatchewan, so
Huh.
could be almost anywhere in Western Canada.
Ah, yeah, no. We'll figure it out.
Uh,
Ply gem. Uh, Bamford. Adams Lumber Office. That
yeah.
really sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? Is that just me?
Just a little bit.
Yes, take a step into my lumber office. No, thank you, Adam. I'm good. Adams Lumber.
Oh, jeez.
Holiday Inn, Pacific Avenue, access from the TCU place. Have you ever seen lumber stores? They just have
Oh
lumber
yeah.
sitting out like that. Yeah, like I actually
Have
also
you?
used to worry about that when I was a kid. Like Home Depot, I didn't like going there because I was always afraid I would get splinters from
Oh,
the wood just sitting out. I don't know why I thought that was like a serious problem because you can just like not touch it. But
that's
Hilltops
something.
Football Club, 16-time Canadian champions. You ever heard of Hilltops? Ron Atchison
I
Field.
want to say this isn't Alberta at least. So I didn't recognize the UTC place recognized in
All right.
the other sign back there either.
Um, Water's
I'm
Edge,
guessing this is in Saskatchewan somewhere.
Saskatchewan.
Maybe,
Oh, I accidentally passed a
well,
sign back
seems to be a
there.
pretty decent sized city, so I think I got narrowed down between Regina and Saskatoon, I guess. Uh,
Well,
uh,
I would like to imagine that we're near Regina, so I'll pick that.
I almost lean towards Saskatoon,
You
but
think Saskatoon?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's right
Saskatoon.
there.
Oh, you were right. We were,
Oh,
in
not
fact,
far.
we were
Not
in
far.
Saskatoon. We were on like the other side of the town.
Nice.
That one gets 5 stars. Ah, here we are again.
Yeah, I didn't think it was BC, and honestly, I don't know if the 16 runs into the west into BC at all. It might. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Saskatoon is
It
one
might
of my favorite.
disappear again.
Oh no!
They were gonna join us, but I don't know what happened.
Well,
Oh
you
well.
know,
They.
there will be other streams, and also I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna hop into voice chat over on the server later.
Yeah. Good.
So you know.
Sounds good.
Oh, this is just like a full-on map of where we are.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
We're in
This.
Dnipropetrovsk.
Okay. Okay.
Also, I like the machine translated, like, instead of saying Dnipropetrovsk County, it says the scheme of that place.
Nice.
It's just like a jigsaw puzzle now. I'm trying to match the shape of the district to one of the.
Yeah. Match the shape of the county to the.
Yeah. I don't know if this is even like the right level. Like this might not be a state. It might be like a county. I actually think I've heard of this place. I want to say like is like historically significant for some reason, but I don't remember why. We'll keep looking, I guess. I wish I could get a. There's the city itself, but I wish I could get like a better look at. Oh, it's one of these things again.
Oh.
These are like the Russian equivalent of those like "Welcome to the Sunshine State" signs.
Oh yeah.
We're in. Oh yeah, this is definitely like a state. And it says the same thing on the sign. I'm pretty sure because this is pronounced as a D.
Okay.
Uh.
No, if only we knew where that was.
Yeah, like it's got to be a fairly big city if it's the capital of one of the states. I know they're not called states; they're called like oblast or something. But
The letters are beautiful.
yeah, you know.
I mean, I just appreciate the whole like kind of vaguely like 80s holdover look.
Yeah,
This
it
whole
actually
sign.
it does look pretty 80s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Win.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Where in
They
Russia?
joined.
Is Carmen San Diego?
No, we are in Russia. Today we are Carmen San Diego. All three
But
of
also,
us.
where in Russia is this particular place?
Yeah, hey Win, do you know where Dinron et Trobsk is?
Russia.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your help.
Ukraine.
Amazing, thank you.
Actually, wait, maybe it is in Ukraine. I didn't look in Ukraine.
Oh, could be Ukraine, yeah.
It could
yes.
totally be in the Ukraine.
Fuck. God.
Not everything in Cyrillic is Russian, my pals.
I know,
Well, yeah,
but it's
Russia's so
like
big,
Russia's
I
so
forget
big
the
that it's
rest.
almost always Russia. It's very rare that you get a non-Russian place.
I just forget about all the other ones. I'm awful.
No, occasionally you'll get like somewhere in Bulgaria. Although the specific name of that place sounds very Russian to me, and I think that is like a Russian state sign.
Oh, maybe.
because we saw one of those a couple weeks ago when we were in.
Yeah, those letters. No curves, all angles.
Probably in Eastern
Random.
Russia.
Could
What's it
be.
all?
Oh, here's
The sign
another
is shaped
one.
like Texas.
It is shaped a
Oh
little
my
bit
gosh.
like Texas. You're right. Here's another one.
Oh, I think it's supposed to be a factory. You have
Maybe.
the gear and the smokestacks.
Yeah, or like some kind of wrench. Some kind of weird looking wrench, maybe. But yeah, this is like a border area right here because you go here and you're in this state. You go over there, you're in that state. So if we could just find one of the two and then we can find the other one, we'll know right where we are. Now, how do we do that? That's the
Only I could read.
Wait, is this?
can't read.
No, that's
Is that
not.
it?
No,
Oh.
that's not. There's like an I.
Uh,
Yeah, that's different. Sorry, not an I, an I. And not
Maybe
called
we're
the
in
same thing.
Siberia.
We could be.
this is the part
Kamchatka.
where I don't.
Hey, you guys want to
contribute.
go to
I already got us a
Baikalo?
yes in
You guys want to?
Western Canada.
You guys want to go to Baikalo, Lenski, Gosadar, Svensky, Prirodny, Zapovednik?
And a partridge.
Of course.
That's what I'm gonna call a town if I ever get to name one. Partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
It'll fit right in Pennsylvania, right next to Bird in Hand, King of Prussia, Blue Balls, and Hell.
I thought hell was the entire state. Damn.
Dave.
Yeah, just like there's not even any power lines. This is the second time now we've come to a place where there's like not even any power lines. I thought Pennsylvania was good. I mean, there's no state that's all bad or all good. I just don't really care for living in the specific part of it that I do. And the same is true for multiple other people I know. Who live either in the same part of the state or in different parts.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm gonna say that we are... like...
There's no way we're this far east.
No.
like near... near Ufa? Where's Ufa? That seems like it could be right. Somewhere...
It's as good a guess as any.
this
to be
general
honest.
area. Oh, we were in the Ukraine. What?
Oh, Jesus.
Dab.
Where's...
There you go, right there.
Where's... Oh. Is this it right here?
You can point out they might look like Russian state signs because they might be from the Soviet era.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't think
did
about
look
that.
like they could have been from that.
They did have a very 80s look about them. We were near Kryvyi Rih, which I think is the old, like where the Kievan Rus was based out of in the Middle Ages. I don't remember.
Somewhere in Ukraine.
Well, that one gets 3 stars because the actual resources to find out where you are were there. I just didn't make good use of them. I'm still like amazed that we got this one as good as we did. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and then we'll do 1 or 2 more. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Bing bada bing ba bing ba bing bing ba bing.
How are you doing, Win?
Gay. How are you
That's
doing?
nice. I'm okay.
Okay.
Just been hanging out. Last few hours. Hanging out. GeoGuessing.
I think on this next map we're gonna be on Mars.
Mars. Was there a Google camera on the car that Elon Musk sent into space? Did it make it to Mars already? Did it get there?
The Antifa rover is gonna destroy it.
Yeah. Is the rover sending woke pics of Mars back to Earth?
Woke pics of Mars.
Pics. They've got blingy filters on them. Amazing and powerful. Powerful images.
Jane.
Jane will return.
We're not good at feeling air.
I've been filling the air on the breaks for the last 3 hours, so I was like, you should do it.
Mana mana. Do 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 do. Mana mana. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba.
I'm just gonna
And that's a number wang.
number one. Just gonna steal this picture. I'll post a link to it in the Twitch chat. It's very important. You should click on it. It's Nico. She's doing a dab.
Nico
It's
is not
really
allowed
good.
to dab.
It's a really good picture. I really like it. Super idol.
It looks
Nico
more like she's
Niconi.
sneezing.
Maybe she is. Maybe she's just trying to sneeze in style. The way a supreme idol would.
I have returned
Yay.
from the depths of something. Why is
Oh my
there a
gosh.
picture of one of the Love Live characters dabbing in my Twitch chat?
It was very
Because-
important. It was important. I'm sorry.
Because my boyfriend, that's why.
Well, sometimes things are like that.
Buddy once told me.
The world
Sometimes life
was
really be like that.
gonna roll me. Here you can see scenic,
Nothing.
Wherever the fuck, bumfuck, middle of nowhere.
Oh no, there's something. There are some shacks or something.
where?
Don't go
Shit.
towards the
Those are-
light.
Yeah.
Oh shit, shacks.
I see the shadow of the truck.
Some sheds or whatever. I don't know if you can go to them.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like I can. But I mean, I guess.
I would
West,
just
young boy,
anyways, just keep going in this direction, I'd say.
barn.
Oh, there you go.
Um,
Not helping.
y'all got any
Oh, yeah,
like?
maybe they got a sign on their barn.
Y'all got
Maybe
any
it's a
like
business.
God bless this mess type signs or anything like that?
This is where Courage the Cowardly Dog lives.
Courage 290.
Yeah, 290. 290 what?
290 tractors.
On the wall. Take one down, pass it around. 219 tractors on the wall.
There are marshmallow, giant marshmallows on the side of the road.
What? I missed that
They're
somehow.
Probably like sandbags or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something there. No,
Huh.
not on that curve. Can you go in there? Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Huh.
3 Lento.
Huh. Hmm.
Y'all have any idea where 3 Lento might be?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
Uh,
I also do not. 3 Lento.
if it's not in Western Canada by some chance, then I can't help.
I know who Cy
I mean,
Lento
this
is.
could be the northeast, but like of the U.S. A lot of evergreens.
This could be northern U.S., could be Canada, could be like Europe somewhere. Probably
It
not
could be
Russia again,
like
because
anywhere.
yeah, this could be like most places really. Oh, we had a sign. Back up.
Babe, are you in Alberta?
Yeah,
Just making sure I remember now.
yeah, of course.
Hey Heinz,
What?
stop that.
Stop
Why?
what?
Stop being in Alberta.
Yeah,
I'm
start
sorry.
being here, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Start locomoting at rapid speed.
Eastbound.
I heard Canadians can run really fast.
Maybe on average.
Wait, no, that's Kenyans. Canadians.
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 We might be in like
Kirusanai.
Finland or Sweden or something. Hold on, let me
Oh yeah.
try to maneuver myself closer to the
That
signage.
seems a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweden.
Oh, I think. Yeah, we're definitely in Scandinavia.
Scandinavia, Sweden, Finland, Norway.
I think the bottom one seems Finnish.
Yeah. Thinking like.
You get Finland a lot too in this game, eh?
Yeah. Try to do a quick pass for what is that called? Pianta?
Piahanta.
Pianta?
Piahanta.
I might be wrong about it being Finland.
It sounds Finnish to me too. Or it could be Estonian. They're pretty similar.
Oh yeah.
At least the language. To somebody who doesn't speak either of them, they look pretty similar anyway. We'll go for like a little bit more, and then if we can't find nothing, we'll go with Finland.
I feel like
Finland.
we're not gonna find much.
Yeah, I mean, like it seems like
on this
mostly
stretch of road.
like they got trees and the
Hit the button
occasional
long enough,
house.
maybe we'll reach a city.
You'll
Spent
probably get
10
stopped
hours.
before you can get that far. No,
10
I don't
hours.
think I don't think you can go that.
Hit in the hour.
I think it locks you out.
Don't ruin my dreams.
I wish it didn't. I wish I could just go just
I think
calculate my starting position.
I think you can, but like, well, there's a lot of places like Google doesn't have mapped fully. So if you're out
That's
somewhere
true.
like here, you're way more likely to run into a dead end.
Yeah, I guess that's true too. Yeah.
The truck just breaks down.
The Google driver is never seen again. Well, we're headed toward Kiruvesi. So let's just keep going this way, I guess. Just realized the thing still says we're playing The Binding of Isaac, which is absolutely not true. You guys like the new Isaac expansion?
Oh yeah.
Isaac. That sure used to be a structure.
It's the new expansion. Where in the world is Isaac? Play as Isaac's mother in the first person combing the world map to find her son.
Isaac lived in an Isaac on top of an Isaac. Isaac stayed at home playing with his Isaacs.
They won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming.
What are these?
Marshmallows.
What are these? I hate them. They make me angry.
Are these covered hay bales?
Maybe. Like little cotton cloths over the hay bales. I don't... There's more of them. Why is this...
Plastic even.
Why is this way?
They're cover positions for when the Russians invade again.
Well, they could be useful for that, sure.
History jokes.
So what if all of my knowledge of Finland comes from Talvisota?
Marshmallows on the side of every road. Okay, we're in Candyland.
Oh, is that like
somebody's campaign
process
process
said during their election campaign?
Marshmallows on every road. He's the most popular president Finland's ever had. He's fulfilled his campaign. Where the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, this was when the van reached 88 miles per hour.
We're stuck in a time vortex.
Oh, what year are we in now? Tell me if you see a T-34 on the road.
Imagine if you got in like a time traveling accident, but it only like took you back or forward like 2 weeks.
Quick, what year is it? Simple Plan starts playing. 2002.
No, actually,
What?
it's 2018.
What was that a
I don't
reference to?
No, imagine traveling forward to now.
The first thing
Okay,
I thought of was
Imagine traveling forward to now and hearing, All-Star. Like, everywhere. How fucking baffled would you be?
That would be amazing.
Oh, I guess I haven't traveled anywhere.
You go from the year the song was originally released to now, and you find out that truly they never did stop coming.
Well, they came. There's a whole new meaning after the tweet yesterday, so.
Oh, the one about
The
DJ
exchange
Khaled?
between DJ Khaled and All-Star.
Twitter. I love the Smash Mouth Twitter.
We support you.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say we're like here.
We're in Helvetica.
Helvetica. What the fuck?
Oh.
I was really close.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, there it is. Kiruvesi.
Did it.
I guess 3.
We did it, gang.
Hooray! Don't worry, guys. They have booze here.
Company does. Yeah, that's clearly a beer brand. Okay, we're in
What's beer?
What is
in, like,
booze?
the Netherlands. That's my first guess.
Actually, I kind of have a weird feeling that we might be in Eastern Europe again, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that. And this might just be stylization, but look at how these letters are written.
Oh yeah,
Those
there we
don't
go.
look...
They're like the.
Actually, wait, maybe...
There's an S inside that O.
Nah, we're totally in Eastern Europe again. Look at the,
Oh,
where
Pliki.
the heck? Yeah, like, look at this. Is that, it's like a Serbian thing, right?
Oh.
The C with the
Pliki.
indentation over it?
It's like a throwback to all the Croatian stuff from earlier.
Yeah.
Crowerbia.
Yeah, we're in Serbia somewhere. Okay, I think. Unless there's another language that also has that, in which case I might be completely wrong.
The architecture and all the colors were very Netherlands to me, but
They like color here.
I know that's a very like Holland thing too, but
Nice little houses.
Little pink houses. Da, 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 da. A lot of people don't know that John Cougar Mellencamp was actually singing about Serbia when he wrote that song. That's clearly about the American Midwest.
I was like, is it even legal to use a John song in reference to Europe? Would he sue you for that?
The most American man who's ever lived, John Mellencamp.
Yeah. I just thought that was Rick Derringer.
Rick Derringer, actually, hilariously enough, I don't think is even American. I think he's British.
That's funny. He wrote that song, you know. He's a real American.
Or am I thinking of
For the
St.
rights of every man.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the St. Elmo's Fire guy. John Parr. Kolorodov. I'm just gonna go with like northern Serbia.
Yeah.
Oh, we were in the Czech Republic.
oh,
Czechia.
That's what they're calling it.
Did I miss that? Is it not the Czech Republic anymore? Now it's Czechia?
I don't.
I feel extremely ignorant right now.
yeah, I don't know. We're in
Okay,
Australia.
I feel like I
We're
should,
in Australia or South Africa.
I feel like I should have heard about it if a country changed its entire name.
It's got two formal. It's got a formal and a shortened name.
We are in
Czech Republic is formal, and then it's shortened to Czechia.
right. This is Australia.
But they're still
or
called.
Africa.
They're still called the Czech Republic formally.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it's actually the Middle East. I don't know.
Yeah, we could be like anywhere that's arid right now.
I hate sand, of course.
Ah, we're near Piste de Lampsar.
Yeah.
Piste
Mexico.
Dab Lampsar.
Yeah, that
Could be
is,
Mexico.
I think it's Spanish.
Are we in Mexico?
Way down in Mexico.
This actually could be. Actually. This could also be.
You know, the Spanish-speaking part of Australia.
Yeah, the vast
I mean-
Spanish-speaking part of Australia. I shouldn't act like that's ridiculous. Maybe there is a Spanish-speaking part of Australia that I just don't know about.
I don't just want to say Mexico right away because it could also be another Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah.
In South America.
I think I'm just gonna go for Mexico because like this show's
Could be Chile, but
starting to run kind of long.
yeah.
Is there a desert in Chile?
Yeah,
Where the Atacama is?
it's like this right here. It's desert. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And Argentina as well, and Peru.
I think that's called the Atacama, isn't it? Am I thinking of a
Maybe?
different
I might. I'm not entirely.
one? Where's the one where they have the
What?
Oh no, we were in
We were
friggin-
in Senegal.
Okay,
Oh,
we were in
jeez.
Africa.
I love Senegal.
Near
My
Saint
favorite country.
Is that like a former colony or something?
Lampsar.
Uh,
I mean,
Senegal was a French colony.
Oh, so it must have been French, not Spanish.
Maybe?
Senegal? I've never gotten Senegal before in
I don't know.
GeoGuessr.
Oh.
We did a bad.
I mean, Senegal's cool.
We
I
got
guess.
10 points. I honestly like. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I don't know a single fucking thing about Senegal, which is on me, not them. But it's probably a nice place. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Oh. And there was like no mic noise at all for a second, so I thought maybe
Oh.
something had gone.
Weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was right. That is the Atacama. I'm just throwing that out there.
In Chile?
Oh.
The plateau desert.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's where that big satellite array is. I mean, not that big telescope array is. That's why I know about it.
You guys seeing this like knockoff 7-Eleven? I'm kind of digging it.
Quick fail.
Can we like go over there? I want to.
Quick is
Yeah.
spelled cool, so.
Yeah, I want to go to Quickfill. Have I told you guys there's a place by my house called the 815? It's like it used to be a 7-Eleven, but it's not anymore. Or is it the 512? It's some number combination. It's kind of out of the way, so I don't drive by it very often. But
It's the Atacama Large Millimeter Array,
Oh.
built by the European Space Agency.
why is it in Chile if it was built by the European Space Agency?
I don't
They,
know,
like,
because they got the rights to build there.
Buy the
It
land,
was a
I
good
guess.
spot for it. It's extremely high altitude.
Yeah,
It has
actually,
no cloud cover.
now that I
Oh,
think
yeah,
about it, that
because
was an incredibly
you-
dumb question. Never mind.
Because of its high altitude, nearly non-existent cloud cover, dry air, and lack of light pollution and radio interference,
Right.
it's an extremely good place for observatory stuff.
For space things. You want to go to the Central Assembly of God? Why do they have praise in quotation marks? That's
Praise.
troubling.
Has your mom been to this church? Or?
No, my mom would not set foot in a church smaller than an entire city block. We're Catholic, remember?
Then how does she? Are there that many large Catholic churches?
There,
She goes
there,
church hopping.
there are, but I was making a joke.
Oh. Who's Gabby? Where do they live?
They own a
I
food
think
mart.
we're in the America.
The America, the
Oh,
single
wow.
America, the only one.
The America. The only one. Just one America.
Just one.
Senior
Chartier's
bingo.
Semmer. It actually looks like it says Semmer Bingo.
Yeah,
More.
we're in the
Seymour
Chartier,
Bingo.
the Chartiers Township. Stop.
Jeez.
Collaborate
We're
and
definitely
listen.
in North. We're definitely in the U.S., right? Like,
Yeah,
John
John
Deere
Deere
Top
landscape.
tier landscape. Well, if we couldn't confirm it before,
Scarcely gets more American than that.
Racetrack Road.
What a name.
Oh
You know, one
man.
time I was able to absolutely 100% find a place was when they were playing on the NLSS, and I saw my local phone,
Your area
The-
code?
my area code.
Mm.
Like, oh well.
Nice.
Beer.
Beer. Ah.
And not just that, it's
Okay,
light
don't
beer.
do that.
Sorry.
Don't
It's
do
light
that.
Sorry.
that.
beer. It's
Ow.
gotta be American.
Sorry.
You shook my brain.
Sorry.
Europeans don't drink light beer. They have good taste.
It's true.
Yeah, so like,
Ooh.
where the fuck is Chartier Township,
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, we know where the township. We know the township. We just need to know the state.
Yeah, like, once we know the state, it's all good. we can just go from there.
We need to choose a direction to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm being like weirdly indecisive about it for some reason.
There's so many fucking arrows.
Oh, there's something over there.
Yeah, I want to read this sign up here.
Wait, are we driving in the wrong lane or? Oh wait,
No, it's just going backwards.
we're going backwards, right?
Microtel. We're on North 79. Anybody know where that is?
It's 10 too high. That's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Green sign.
Because...
Pittsburgh. We're in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Where the fuck is
Wow.
Chartier Township? I guess it's on the other side of the state if it's near Pittsburgh. So we're like...
Near Pittsburgh. What direction are you going? You're going northeast right now. Looks like, or is that something?
Robinson Township.
Robinson Township.
McDonald.
I think you're up.
We could just like pick
Ross
Pittsburgh.
Township. Washington. Oh, Washington's right there.
Okay, so it should be
West
like
Alexander,
around here somewhere.
West
Chartier.
Liberty.
Maybe we're not zoomed in far enough.
Oh, 79. We were on north and south 79, right?
I think so. I can just go
So
back and
go
look.
down there.
Go down where? Down here?
Yeah, that
I'm
seems
stoked.
too far. Seen it.
You gotta zoom in more yet.
This town is called
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna put us in
Dex-
Washington. I'm pretty sure we'll get a
Does
decent
Dexter
score.
live there?
Yeah, there we go. It was like a
Oh.
little bit north, I guess. Oh, the actual town's called McGovern. Why didn't I see that anywhere? It was all Chartier
Oh.
Township. Chartier Township.
Weird.
We are in, like,
In a place again.
someone's
Hotel again.
mansion or something? Oh, we're in a spa. Okay. Wait, what does that say? Spa.
How did they fit a van in here?
GeoGuessr's decided that loading pictures is beneath it again. Okay, here we go. Spa Ayurveda. Rebirth of human's life.
Human's life. This is definitely a place recommended by what's her face? That actress who's a quack.
I believe we are either in India or somewhere that really wants us to believe it's in India.
Yeah, this could easily be an American spa.
Like in like Chicago or something.
Oh, we can't go outside.
Outside is
Is
forbidden.
this supposed to be a well-known landmark? I don't.
Apparently, you can just like
Yeah.
submit these, and they just add them.
Where was the one that we got earlier?
It was in like some random town in northern Germany.
Oh yeah, shit. We were in like a hotel with only one room accessible.
Well, no, it was two, but you couldn't actually move around in either of those rooms. You could only
it was
move
like
between
a
them.
room and a lobby,
Okay.
or it was just like one large suite or
I
something.
think I saw anime girls go here once.
So, like, are we going India or place that wants to pretend it's India? Like, I kind of feel like we're probably in, like, fucking California or something. But, like,
But, like everything's in English.
yeah, but they speak English as, like, a second language in some parts of India. So that doesn't...
Point. And that's
Yeah.
like not grammatically correct.
Yeah, rebirth
Kind
of human's
of.
life. Might be, like, machine translated or something.
Ayurveda.
I know Veda is an Indian word, although I don't remember what it means. I'm gonna say that we're near Bengaluru. And I'm going to be destroyed when I find out that I'm wrong. Oh!
Fucking Germany.
We
Oh,
totally
okay.
were in India. It was
It
on the
was
other
there.
side of
Really?
India. We were in... here.
Vidas.
No, I did not enjoy that location.
Yeah,
We
that
dived.
that's really bad.
All right.
It's the worst.
Damn.
Well, I think that is enough stream for today.
Oh yes.
Because my back is starting to hurt from this fucking chair that I really
Strip.
need to replace. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to Heinz and Win for being on the show. Woo woo indeed. Tomorrow at... How many episodes does Kanan have again?
I think it's 12 or 13.
Okay. Tomorrow, starting at 9, we will be watching Kanan on the server. So stop by if you would like to do that. And next week, I'm hoping to get back to streaming twice each weekend instead of just once. Unfortunately, these past 2 weeks have been chaotic. But anyway, I will see everybody next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Why?
Yes, I would like